Not here. Look. Let's be a puppy. I don't want to do it that. It is ripped up anyway.
Hey, baby eyes. How are you doing tonight? Let me. Are you doing tonight? Oh, hold on. Gonna go in here and try to change this thumbnails. Waiting on my other co-host to come on, watching a Netflix series. What are you watching? Hey, Jill. I'm about to put the link in so you can come in, Jill. There you go. There's your link. I'm trying to change this thumbnail here. Okay, Stephanie. I put the link in. Hi, Tina. Hi, Jacqueline. Good evening, everybody. Y'all are coming on in. Hey, Nix. Hey, lady. How you doing? Oh, diva. Oh, girl. Oh, don't you look pretty?
Thank you, ma'am.
Ooh,
Thank you.
Yes, girl. You know I'm loving the makeup, girl.
Thank you.
Hi, Lisa.
Hi, Jacqueline and Tina, and
here comes Jill.
Tori. Hey, sister. Oh, look at the fur. Go ahead, girl.
No, she don't have her feathers on. What?
Let me get the ring light out of the dang on mirror. Let me turn around.
Good evening, Karen. Shakita, good evening. Good evening, everyone. Lisa Clark, hi. Cassandra, hello. Yeah, y'all are showing up. Hey, y'all.
Hey.
Hey. V told me she was running late. And so we're where's Cece? It's 8:02. Let me she was funny. She was like, and we're gonna start on time. Oh, there she is. Girl, you know I was just talking about you, right? Did you hear me? She was funny. She was like, and we're gonna start on time. Okay, so can you hear me, Cece?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, all right. So like I said, V was coming in. She said she will be running a little bit late. So hi, ladies. You guys look beautiful.
Hi.
Hi, Doris.
Oh, Jill is all done up, isn't she?
Jill, I started to put me some feathers on.
Yes, and you have to check out my video where this is onesies. A onesie. Let me show you.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask everybody to show their stuff.
Oh, let me sit down there. Let me sit down. Oh, and let me move this. Hold on. Let me move my ring light.
Okay. So, let's see. Stephanie, you want to show your pajamas, girl? What you have on?
Girl, my husband bought this set for me a while back. And when I said I had to get pajamas for tonight, he said, I bought you some. How come you ain't wore none?
I was just talking about you, right? Did you hear me?
So I had to put on his little short set he got. It's just a short set.
Okay. Oh, that's cute.
Short pajamas.
Let me see.
You see?
Let me see, Stephanie. Let me see. Okay, so
oh, God, girl. Okay, so Cece, let me see what you're wearing, girl. Let me see your pajamas. Thank
well,
you,
first
Kiwi.
first of all, it's hot as fish grease up in this apartment. It's so hot up in here. So what I had planned to wear, I didn't wear because I would be here on the floor. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
So this is what I got on.
Oh, cute. This
That's
is just
cute.
5. Just 5. Oh, just 5 more minutes, girl. Oh, that is real cute.
That is
It is.
That is real cute.
Loving
Oh,
it.
with the eyelashes.
I know it. You working them? Get them,
Yes,
girl.
girl.
Thank you,
Jill.
Karen.
Listen, I'm trying to watch y'all on my laptop, but it's like a delay on the laptop. And I still can't see the comments on the laptop. I got the laptop here, and I don't know, whatever. I'm just gonna use the phone.
On the laptop, go over to where it says comments.
It's got a private chat, and then it has comments.
It's on the right-hand side.
Okay.
And turn it landscape.
Okay.
And if you're going to use your phone, when you touch the screen, you'll see a chat box at the bottom. You have to touch that.
Yeah, I see that on the phone, but I don't know why I can't see it over here.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, I see it. I see it.
Thank you, Cassandra.
So I'm gonna try to pick you all up on the laptop, but it's like the laptop is on the delay for some reason. But I'm gonna come on over here on the laptop. I'm gonna click off of here.
Okay. And I'll pull you back in.
Okay.
One last thing, Stephanie. I want to change the thumbnail to the invite.
So what you do is you have to go all the way back to where you set it up at, where you enter the studio. And then when you see where you have the thumbnail at, just click on it, and it's a place to say thumbnail. Click on the thumbnail and upload it. You can change it.
Oh, okay. So all right, y'all, hold on one second. Miss
Jill, I'm loving them feathers, girl.
Thank you, girl. I'm trying to do wait a minute, I'm trying to share this on my Facebook page.
Jill, I'm loving them feathers, girl.
Did I share it? What just happened?
Wait a minute, I'm trying to share this on my Facebook page.
Share Facebook.
What just happened?
Come get it.
What I miss?
Jill trying to share on her Facebook.
Oh my goodness. Okay, Jill. So Jill, you frozen?
Yeah.
Hey Renee, how you doing?
Girl. Okay, so look.
Somebody's echoing. Who is that?
I'm sorry. There goes Cece. There she go. All right, we good now.
So I don't know. For some reason, I don't know if I need to open a link through Safari and then get on. I don't know, but I can see the comments on the laptop, but I can't. So I'm seeing them. I'm seeing them on the laptop. So I'm just gonna stay on the phone and look at the comments on the laptop.
Okay.
Hey Renee.
Hey Renee.
That's my sister Renee.
Hey Sissy. So
all right, Jill.
Jill, let us see your outfit, girl. Let me see your pajamas.
Girl, check out my onesie.
Oh, that's cute. That's cute.
Let me go. Let me.
Oh no, she pose, girl.
Pose, girl.
Jill. Yes, Jill.
That's something funny. My husband said, if it's a pajama party, why are you putting on makeup? I said, baby, it's a girl thing.
It's a girl thing.
Thank you. My husband
Leave this alone.
Hey,
Leave
Nancy.
this alone. Yes.
Hi,
okay,
Victoria.
Y'all. Hey, Lily. Hey, Lily. Okay, so let me show y'all my pajamas.
I'm ready for you, girl. Come on.
So I put on a bra because y'all know we don't want to get censored up in here, because otherwise I wouldn't have on one.
All right.
Isn't this cute?
Get in the. Wait a minute, I can't see you. I can't see you. Come on over. That's cute.
Shucky.
Isn't that cute?
Come on now. Hey,
girl.
Hey, get it, girl.
Right.
Get it, girl. See, I'm like you shooting there. Hold on,
girl. I know.
Hey,
Look, I came prepared. Y'all, I came prepared for the hot flash tonight.
Girl,
so you came prepared. Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
One better.
I like that.
her fan. That fan right there.
Girl, I went and got my fan out of my purse. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna be ready tonight.
Ooh, and I got the window open over here, and I got the fan going. Girl, I'm telling y'all, it's hotter than fish grease up here. I saw my landlord. I said, "Why you got the heat on?" And it's these old radiators in the apartment building.
Oh my!
So radiator heat is, girl, it's so hot.
Mm-hmm. Okay, lily pad, yes, girl. I have a robe over here, but I didn't put it on. You can take your robe off.
Yeah, go and take your robe off, girl. Get comfortable.
Take your robe off.
Yes, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Gigi.
Who?
Gigi.
Oh yes, Gigi. Yes, I saw her. She said she's still at work. That's my girl.
Oh, poor thing.
I know. It's almost 9:00, y'all. So I want to thank all of you guys for joining us tonight for our pajama party. We're gonna have some fun, y'all. We are going to have a lot of fun. So hey Stacy, hey Ladybird.
Hey Stacy.
That's my girl Tori. Tori, we got you. We got you. So I wanted to well, that was our icebreaker to show, so us to show what we had on. So yes,
and I started doing my hair. Okay, I started doing twists and ran out of time.
But see, that was a good alternative. It looks good.
Yes, you look very cute.
Yes, you do.
I made sure I had my snacks tonight too, Jill.
Yeah,
look, I'm already chomping. I got
some grapes and some cheese.
Wait a minute. I haven't no Girl Scout hit me up yet.
Girl, I caught one at the store the other day. My niece is not selling them this year.
Yes. Got the Girl Scout cookies. I'm good. I left my wine downstairs. So I'll have Mr. B go get that in a minute. So what I want to do is for us to first, we have right now.
Hi, Deborah.
Hi, Deborah.
Hey, Deborah. That's
Sunny
my
Day
home
said
girl.
we all look
That's
cute.
my home girl.
So what I want us to do is to first start talking about some of our topics. So the one topic that I want to talk about, I want to start off with a relationship question that came in, and hold on, I had this up so that I wouldn't have to find it, and of course I took it down.
Lisa, the Girl Scouts were out. They were out at the grocery stores here, and some people got the signs in their yards here in Houston. They selling Girl Scout cookies, but they're not out like they normally would be.
Okay.
I haven't seen any kids, but go ahead.
You haven't seen? I haven't either. Poodle saw the kids yesterday, and so she was like, "You want some Girl Scout cookies?" I'm like, yes.
I know that's right.
Mm-hmm.
I got my Thin Mints.
Yes.
My Thin Mints and then my the shortbread cookies.
My husband liked those. Hi, Lisa. Thank you, Lisa. I didn't think so. Girl, she's in Kentucky. Hey, she's in Kentucky. Kentucky's in the house. Kentucky's in the house.
Thank you, Nick.
Okay.
You ladies are so beautiful.
Thank you.
Hi, Denise. Denise thought this was tomorrow.
Oh, Denise. Which Denise?
Jordan.
Oh, Denise, she thought it was tomorrow. Oh my goodness. Okay. So hold on. I'm trying to find a letter. Okay, well, the first question, I don't need the letter for this one. The first question was posed, and it was from my sister friend Tori. So Tori, do you want to come on? I'm gonna put the link in, and I want you to, if you can come on. So
hi, Juani.
I'm gonna put the link in down here. So Tori's question was about dating now after 40 and dating in this pandemic. Now, we like CC always points out, all of us, the 4 of us are married. She's the single one out here. And so she can kind of tell us about how it is to be one, over 40 and dating? What have you encountered? And two, how do you maneuver and date in the pandemic? How has that been? We've been in this thing for almost going on 3 years. So we've had to try to figure out, you've had to try to figure out how to do this. So talk to us about that. We can't hear you.
Where's she at? Oh, Cece.
Uh-huh.
No.
Lily Pad says she's about to be 60 in May and single again. Wow. We're going to talk about that too, because we have a letter similar to that. So we're going to be talking about something similar to that.
Chad, I'm going to turn this light off. Hold on a minute, because
can't hear you at all, Cece. Still can't hear you.
You were so good earlier.
Yeah.
Whew. Jesus, I can't take the heat.
Hi, Robin.
Hi, Robin.
Hey, Miss Robin.
Nothing.
Can y'all hear me now?
Yes.
Hey.
There you
That's
go.
our girl, Tori.
Hey. Hey.
Let me tell you what I'm, girl.
I'm a party animal. All right, girl.
All right, girl.
Did you see Humble Party Animal?
Yes.
I love it. I love it.
Okay.
So this was Tori's question. So, Tori, so what have you been experiencing?
Nothing. That's the point.
Oh.
I don't know. I don't know if it's the mask. I don't know what it is, but I've been single for what, a year and a half since the pandemic.
Nothing.
I got
hear you
divorced
now,
in
CC.
2020.
Since 2020.
Yep. So I'm just trying to figure out how you do this dating thing in this pandemic.
So are you on any dating apps, or are you meeting people out in the street? Because I think that's one of the biggest problems I would think you would have now, because everybody, they do things differently. They meet.
I can't hear y'all at all.
Really?
She can't hear us now.
We can hear you.
I can hear you
I can't
clear.
hear, but I can't hear y'all.
Boy.
I don't know what's going
I
on.
can hear
What's going on with you?
Yeah, we can hear you fine, Tori.
Yeah. You know what? Let me tell
I don't know.
where people
These
try to-
live streams don't never work. But I
Cut
can't
off
hear nothing
and
y'all
come
say.
back.
Not a word.
Cut out,
Cut
come
out,
over,
One
and
second.
come back
Hold
in.
on.
Okay, go ahead, Tori.
I don't know. It might be hooked to my
Go. Okay. It
Uh-oh.
went out on mine for a minute. Okay. Where people try to hit me up at is on Facebook. What is that?
Yeah.
There are trolls on Facebook.
Yeah.
Oh
my goodness. And Instagram.
Yeah. And okay, so
I'll be back.
Okay.
So when they hit you up on Facebook, they're like inboxing you, or
Yes, inboxing me.
Wow.
I still can't
So
hear
have you
all.
responded to any of them?
You might have to cut out the tablet.
I might have to go back out and come back.
It was 3 of them. 2 was people that I knew from high school.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't respond. They was like, "Hey, you looking pretty." I was like, "I ain't talking to you." And then one guy I didn't know, and I was like, "I don't know. I'm scared to talk to you." So I don't know.
Wow.
I went on dating apps, but I actually met my husband on Yahoo. You remember you used to message on Yahoo? I met my husband on there. He wrote me on there, and then he wrote me on Tag. And he wrote me on Tag. And it's another app out there.
Oh.
He wrote me on Tag, and he thought I was married. And I was like, no, I'm not married. And he asked me out. So my kids put me on Black Planet, and they put me on Tag because they said they were leaving home soon and they didn't want me to be alone. So they put me on 2 dating apps so I could start meeting people.
Mm-hmm.
I actually met my husband on Tag.
I had never heard about Tag, but I did. a lot of most of my girlfriends are single. It's like 2 of us who aren't. The rest of them are single, and a lot of them have met people on dating apps. And but I would hear them say like what Black Planet was like booty calls.
Yeah, it can be a lot of those. You have to be careful.
It's like that on all of them.
Right, that's true. You have to be careful.
My sister said now the ones that you have to pay for are a little bit better. She said the Bumble and whatever that was when you slide into the left and slide into the right.
Yeah, but the way I did it was if I made a date with somebody I met online, I'd meet them somewhere in public, like the mall or something like that, because my thought was, I don't know if they like little boys or little girls, and I had both at home, so I didn't bring nobody around my children. So I always met them at the mall or somewhere like that, or at a restaurant where I could be around a lot of people. So if something popped off, I wouldn't be by myself, where I would get a good feeling about it. But you have to really weed through the trash to find a flower.
Okay. Right.
Because I did run into a lot of booty calls.
Well,
a lot. They just wanted booty calls.
Most of you.
I want to hear what Cece gonna say because she's the single one. Go ahead, Cece.
Yeah. What I was gonna say is that you all know my age. I'm 52. I've never been married. I've always wanted to get married. It's always been a desire of mine. However, at this point in my life, if it happened, it happened. If it don't, it don't. I'm okay. I just really want some good sex. Okay.
And that's always some good sex.
I know that's right.
I mean, at this point, I'm not going for no mediocre sex. I'm not going for that. All that I can't do. That's what I'm looking for. So it's like I get what I want and that's it. But dating in the pandemic was really difficult. I did date in the pandemic, but with the dating site that I used was Facebook dating site. So I met men on that site. The biggest problem that I ran into with that I find dating on dating sites is that men don't know how to communicate.
That they don't or they do?
They don't.
Oh.
They don't know how to communicate.
When you say they don't know how to communicate, meaning like what?
They're not consistent. Like they'll send you a message and they'll say, I'm like, they'll match you up with somebody and then they'll send me a message saying that they're interested, but then they never follow through. So you don't hear from them anymore. And a lot of these guys are already in relationships. A lot of them are even married. I have met so many on there that acted like they were single, and they weren't single; they were actually married.
Wow.
So I've dated. I've been on dating sites. I meet men everywhere, but I have done a lot of the dating sites, and I'm really kind of like just over the whole dating thing. Period, because they cheat.
Yes.
They broke.
Yes.
They don't want to date. They want to get down to the nitty gritty without spending some money.
They want to take you to McDonald's.
Right.
Oh my, not McDonald's. That's what we
girl,
They are cheap.
At least Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Thank you, Tori. Okay. Damn.
$20.
Please give me a bucket.
At Applebee's, you can get the
hello. You can get the 2 for $5. Come on.
Oh my God.
20 or something.
Right. They was either booty calls. They were married. They were living with somebody. They had a girlfriend. They got 1,800 children. It was always something. I was on a date with this guy. He seemed to be cool. I saw somebody staring at us, kept looking at us, poking in and out. Come find out, here come his girlfriend pregnant. Saying,
no.
You said you wasn't going to do this to me again. I said, wait a minute. Again? And she said, yes. And she doing, he's still holding my hand, won't let my hand go, ignoring her.
Oh my.
That's why I met people in public. That way, when I got home, if I had an uneasy feeling about you when I left for date, I didn't go directly home. I would drive all the way around 610, the loop on the freeway, and then go home. Because that way, in case you want to be sorry and follow me, you're going to get lost on 610 on that circle. I'm going to jump off and go through a couple of neighborhoods before I go home.
Yeah, the days of men picking you up at your house, those days are over.
Wow.
Only because, of safety reasons. So I always meet men somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
I
guess
always
because
let
of the way
people
you're
know where
meeting
I'm
them.
going to
Okay.
be, where, the location or whatever. So it's totally, totally different. And then I have this 14-year-old son. So he never sees a man over here at all. Never. There's never nobody coming out of my bedroom.
Yes.
He don't see none. None of that is going on up in here. You know what I'm saying? So I really try to, I respect him, because I don't want him to have that, in his head about his mother. You know what I'm saying? So whatever I do, he don't see it. He don't know nothing about it. He knows he as hell though. He be trying to find out my business. I be like, get out my business. That's why he ain't here tonight. I told my mother, I said, let him stay over here tonight. I said, because he be ear hustling.
Darn, Nico.
Oh my goodness.
Tori.
Okay, one second. See, Juani, go over to the comments. It's some good comments.
I know. I was over here reading them. Nico was like, she was tagged.
She said, "Gotta carry a gun."
She had to carry a gun.
You better. She right.
Well, I was off.
I don't love that
I was off.
Those guys were
got to the point where he parked outside of my apartment, and my son saw him. And we found out he was coming every day after work and sitting between the garages at the apartment complex watching my unit. At first, I didn't believe my kids, and then I went and peeked out the window and saw this fool. And when he saw somebody coming to pick me up for a date, a guy had been seeing for a couple of months, he threw a brick through my bedroom window.
Oh my! See,
yes,
those are like scary situations.
I moved.
Yes, definitely. Yes, definitely. You have to move.
I waited till the movers came at 7:00 in the morning. They moved me.
Is it Abby Gente? Is that right? Welcome. Welcome to your first live.
So, so where else can she meet people? Back in the day.
What about your girlfriends? That's what we,
Yeah, I was gonna say, what about some of your girlfriends, Tori?
I know. You know what I think it is? I just think it was the pandemic. So I'm hoping that people start, having things and going places. My friend that y'all was speaking to, I invited her on here. She on here, Lisa Clark.
So wait a minute, Tori. Are you from Kentucky as well?
No. I'm from Detroit. She used to live here.
Oh, okay. She moved to Louisville. Okay,
Lisa.
Yeah, and she's single too.
Oh, she's single too. So yeah, we're trying to help y'all. Now don't get me wrong.
Look at CC said
it ain't. It's not.
Well, let me tell you this. Some of my girlfriends are saying the same things. The ones that are single, they said that it's totally different than it used to be. That the guys expect you to do everything. I don't know where that's coming from.
I'm old school. I was raised in the house where my daddy did everything. He was romantic, and I want somebody like my daddy.
That's right.
You can't do what my daddy did with my mama. Bye. That's it. Never mind.
Well, what Devon Dustin said, be careful meeting them at church.
You know what?
Okay.
We know better than that now. I wouldn't even tell you to go to church.
When I was younger, I dated a guy at church.
It doesn't
matter.
You're right. It don't matter.
It doesn't matter where you meet men, because either a man is ready for a relationship or he isn't. Because and Jill know this story, and Renee know this story, and Nick know this story. The last guy I was dating, he was 63 years old, and we got along great. Had great conversation. Got along. Everything was good. If you know what I mean. He was 63, but he didn't act like he was 63. But he was 63. But he would make excuses. Every time we would get close, he would pull back. And then he had arthritis, and he was making up excuses about that. And then it's another thing. He didn't want to spend no money. He was cheap. I'm like, no, I'm not going to do this with you. So this whole roller coaster ride, 1 minute we good, then next minute you want to go back into the friend mode and all that. I said, look, I'm not looking for a friend. I'm looking for a relationship. And I'm y'all know me. I'm very blunt and very bold. I tell you exactly what I want, and I tell you exactly what I need. If I want to do just this, I'm gonna tell you I just want to do that. If I want to do that and then some, I'm gonna tell you that too. So don't waste my time if you ain't on the same level as me. So I just finally was like,
I had to cut him off because he was wasting my time.
Mm-hmm.
I got time for that. You know, when you get to be in your 50s, you realize you're not 20 where you can waste all this time.
That's true.
All this time.
You don't have a lot of time.
You sure don't.
Blue Skies is right. Blue Skies said that Match.com is good, Tori.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can do the paid site. If you do the free one, you won't be able to get all your messages. But Match.com is good. Said that Match.com is good, Tori. Who is echoing?
Meditra, you're echoing.
Meditra. You won't be able to get all your messages. You still echoing. Turn off one of them. Match.com. There we go. Who is echoing?
Meditra, turn off your volume on YouTube.
Okay. Turn off one of them.
There we go.
There you go.
Okay.
So Meditra is also single. She's out there in the dating world too. So Meditra.
Yes. Lord, I got some stories for y'all, but
come on with it.
10 years younger to 10 years older. Wait
a minute, what? How?
20 years younger to 10 years older.
Oh, wait. Oh, you went 20 years younger. Oh, you still on him?
No. That's when I started dating. No, that's when I started dating.
Okay. I thought we were still on that one. I was like, wait.
No. I was just saying that that's when the starting of the dating was.
Okay.
Yeah.
From Meditra, there's a question.
Right.
How was the cougar life? There's a question.
How was the cougar life?
It was different. It was different. It was the first time. It was different.
How? Different how?
Because he didn't act like he was younger than me. He kept calling me baby girl. And I kept saying,
I can't stand being called baby girl.
I know. And I was like, but he never treated me like I was older than him. Mm-hmm. So it was different. And I guess it depends on the guy that you're talking to.
The maturity level.
Yeah.
And
what about the dates? I mean, what did you guys do having the age difference?
Like going out, eating movies and stuff like that. Just, the simple stuff. Not no club hopping, just simple things and just ride. And sometimes we just go ride all the way, to the next town just to be able to go eat out. And yeah.
Tori, would you consider dating someone younger? And if so, how much younger? Because she went you said 10 years, 20 years younger.
20 years younger is 10 years older.
And 10 years older.
All right now.
Oh, so would you consider doing that, Tori?
Wait a minute, my thing had froze. I didn't hear what she said.
I said, would you consider dating someone younger? And if so, like how much younger?
Oh, younger. I have a friend that date really young, like in their 20s. I'm 57. So I may go.
She froze.
You froze
up again.
On the good part.
Yeah, I know.
She froze.
But Deidre, she got her drink ready.
I told y'all, but peaches and wine.
Okay.
That's how you do it, Deidre.
Yeah.
How much younger?
I said maybe 5 years younger.
5 years younger. I could do 5 years younger, I think. Yeah. Because your daughter's still kind of in the same. He at least knows some of your music.
Right.
He didn't know none of your music.
That's all he listened to was older music. That's why I said it depends on what type of person and who you're dating. Because I didn't expect it. It was like, he said, I just want to take you to the movies. And I was like, oh, that's cute. I said, okay. That's how it started. That's how it started. I was bored. I wasn't dating anybody. So, just being free spirit, I'm going to try it. And that's all it was. And then, yeah, he was too exotic for me. That's why I couldn't.
Exotic like what?
Come on now. Details.
What you mean exotic?
Yeah, he did tattoos. So just imagine.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Juani.
Okay. So Nick said, what about dating other races?
Yeah.
because that could be a option. I tell Puda, don't limit yourself.
Yeah,
don't limit yourself.
Because then she had that Asian boyfriend.
Yeah, she does. And I think that oh, I'm talking too loud, but I don't think the one she's dating now is. I don't think he one of us either. He's that melanated.
I dated 2 white guys. Not to say.
Hi, Janice.
Yeah, that was yeah.
Yeah, I only dated one light skinned guy, so that tell you about me.
One light skin. That doesn't count.
Yeah, it's the right person.
I've always dated black men.
I know, me too.
I was bored, and it was the shortest date ever. He came to pick me up. I went outside to leave, and there were 2 other guys in the truck.
Ooh.
I turned around and went back in the house.
Ooh.
Yeah. Oh my, yes.
That wouldn't have been no date.
That wouldn't have been no date. No, that wouldn't have been.
But cougar, ain't nothing wrong with being a cougar. Now I ain't against that.
I know, huh?
Did you see what Janice said, Juani?
Janice?
She said, if you are single, would you date a subscriber?
Yes.
You would date a subscriber.
Okay. All right.
Kind of doing that now. So yeah.
Oh shoot! You be holding back. Oh, you holding back. Holding back.
Let me tell you, there's 2 men on that subscribe to my channel that are extremely nice to me and don't want nothing from me. He's one of them. This guy is one of them. So I just, I have, you have to be careful, because when you on this platform, you get all kinds of men, coming at you and stuff like that. So you just have to be careful. So, but they just really nice guys. So I think I would. I would say I would. But I'm gonna say this. It depends on what type of language, because you can tell if they just trying to.
Definitely tell.
Yeah. You can tell if they just trying to just do that and that.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So if they coming at me like that, like the guy who sent me the message on Instagram.
Yes, that mess.
Talking about whatever.
That's the love of my life.
Yes.
I'm looking for a wife, and you look like you can be the Marion type.
Oh,
girl, it was more.
My mother.
Yeah,
it was love for you to be my wife.
It wasn't sweet.
Okay, so wait. So Tori is how you said you were, Tori?
57. She's right behind 57. Me.
Oh, yes, she is right behind you. And Meditra?
I just made 50 in August.
Oh,
August 26th.
That's right. We met you in the door.
Come on, Virgo's in the house.
Right, Virgo.
I'm the 26th.
So, I saw somebody in here and they said the match.com, but that also made me think about I'm sure in the other cities they have them, but like here they have like meetups, and I think it's like meetup.com.
Yeah, they have that here too.
And I know on there they have a lot of different like single type things. Business people suppose everybody want to be business professional, but they have those type places. Those type of groups, so that might be a good option for you. So I did meet up when I moved back here, because I was gone so long, and so like all the friends that I had were friends from high school, and so when we kind of got back together, we had nothing in common. Nothing. Right. We had, and I felt it instantly. So I felt like who was my crew back then. I didn't have any, and they all kind of kept in contact, and I was 2,800 miles away. So I was kind of out the loop about everything. So I went to meet up and joined like a local group to like just to hang out, just to be with other females or whatever. And that's where I met my crew at. We've been strong 8 years now, 9 years now.
Oh, wow.
So, so that could be a great place for you. Oh, but you say your girlfriend, she moved, but you can still you have other girlfriends. That'll be
I still got some couple of girlfriends here. I got one other single one, the married ones,
But I'm gonna say this. I think that when you meet the guy who is for you, it's gonna be when you least expect it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, so here's
right.
this is what I stopped thinking about getting married. I stopped thinking about a relationship. I just feel like when it's your time, because you could be walking through the park, you could be in the grocery store and meet somebody. You don't necessarily have to be on a dating site to meet the person that God has for you. So when it's time for it to happen, and I always say this, I don't care how old I get, as long as I'm breathing and I got blood running through my veins, anything can happen. I'm never going to give up on love, and I'm never going to give up on the desire to be married. I don't care if I'm 65 and it happened.
Juani D said, drop the link.
So don't give up and say, oh, I'm 57 or I'm 50 or I'm 52 and my time is running out for me. Time only run out when you die. Long as you living, it's possible. So that's when you're gonna meet them, when you ain't thinking about a relationship, that's not constantly on your mind. That's when it's gonna happen.
Right.
Yeah, that is so true. That is so very true.
Yeah. Another thing about dating, and I took a pause from it year before last, because every guy that you meet, they want to send you a dick pic.
What is with that?
Girl,
what is with
that? Other thing I've been hearing about.
Oh goodness!
Nobody. That is not a turn on.
That's a turn on. It's not.
I delete them.
I delete them, block them. Oh goodness!
It's like you ask for a picture, so I can send you, and you get. I didn't ask for that.
Right. It don't even have to be theirs. They could have just got it off the internet.
Girl, look,
and sent it to you.
I had 2 different guys send me the same picture.
No.
It was 2 different guys sent the same picture.
Right. It don't even have to be theirs.
And that
must be something that must be, I don't know what that's about, because when I tell y'all, I get so many of them, and I get some that are even worse than they show me the aftermath.
Yeah.
That's just,
Oh, I didn't block them.
Denise, that is so true.
Yeah.
Denise Jordan can't believe it. She was like, "What? They actually sent it that?"
Yes.
I don't even. I just, like she said, I just block.
I delete them. I delete it and I block them. I'm done.
But one guy sent me something, and I had to respond to his. I said, have you ever heard of shaving all that off? That's like a piece of bad fruit. You need to do something with that.
That's not cute. You said that's not cute.
No,
that's funny.
Get rid of that.
That is
funny. Clean that up.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So we got so we have V trying to come on. So Tori, we're gonna have you to step down, and then we're gonna have you come back.
All right. Okay.
All right.
Bye,
all right. Nice to meet you, Tori.
That's my girl. Her and Deetra, they always there. I love you, girl.
I love her.
Love y'all too. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, hey girl.
Cut on your hair. Hey girl.
Everyone, I am so sorry. Things happen beyond my control. Like there's a lot of stuff, a lot of pieces going on in these parts right here. And I'm totally sorry for being late.
That's all right.
So Jacqueline said, I'm 57 also, and I'm afraid of the dating sites. I believe in the old school dating. I don't know if you're going to find that now, Jacqueline. Do you think this is keeping me from finding true love? I have been single for years. So what y'all think?
I was single for 14 years before I met my husband.
14?
Yes. I dated maybe 2 or 3 guys in their 14-year period that I can say that were really dating. And when my kids told me to get on the dating sites, then that's when I started getting more invitations to go out with other men, and I met my husband. But for 10 years, I didn't date. And then those last 4 years, I started going out on different dates with guys I was meeting off those dating sites. But doing it the old-fashioned way, where you meet them at church, at the grocery store and stuff like that, that didn't work for me.
And Lisa says she wants to meet somebody in the fruit market. See, and this is my thing now. So if you're out there and you're dating and you're meeting people on apps, so it seems like everybody now they're conversing through the phones. Everybody's texting, so there's like no real connections.
Right.
So you formulate these connections or these thoughts with whatever in your head, and then you're meeting this person, and I'm like, well, you can create whoever you want to be. You can present the best of you, and you are just like an awful person, but you're not actually connecting. So how do you connect? Do you eventually talk on the phone, or do you just text, or how do you even get from texting to talking?
When a man just text, I have an issue with that, because that's telling me that you can't. When I say call me, I'm only going to text you so much. I need to hear your voice, and I need to be able to, because you can interpret anything through text. Right. So I need to hear your voice. I need to hear what you sound like. I need to hear, if I call you, do you sound happy that I'm calling you? You know what I'm saying? All of that, you got to connect some kind of way. So that's a red flag if a man only want to text, because
that means he married or he living with somebody.
They live with somebody. If somebody always around, that they can't talk. But I just want to address one thing to Jacqueline, who said that she's been single for years. I've been single for years. I broke up with somebody in 2013 or 2014. So I've been single now, 8 years now, 9 years or something like that. So I don't think that she's missing out on finding true love because she doesn't want to get on the dating site. I certainly understand her reservation about not wanting to do that, because it's a lot of creepy people.
Yes. That's right.
So I think what she needs to do is that she needs to probably just go on more, when people are having events, you need to go. You know what I'm saying? You need to just, when somebody having a barbecue, go. You just never know where you're going to meet that special someone. If you don't want to get on the dating site, then go join. I'm gonna tell you another place that's good to find love is if you are on Facebook and you are in these relationship Facebook groups.
Correct.
Oh,
I didn't even know they had.
I didn't know they had.
That way, she's not actually on a dating site,
right?
But she can then go look at this person's profile. Because she's in a so she needs to get maybe in just search them, put them in a search tab in Facebook, relationship groups or a single group or something like that.
In the area.
She can kind of like talk to this person through Messenger, you know what I'm saying? So that might be better than going on a dating site. That's my suggestion. But I don't think I think she'll find true love when true love finds her. You can't go find love. Love it'll come to you when it's supposed to come.
Correct.
Yeah,
that's right.
Somebody, Vandessa said a jazz club is a great place.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Being more social, get out, mingle more, go to more things, socialize. You know what I'm saying?
And I think that's what Tori was saying. So hopefully now, although we about to have a new strand of this mess, but maybe, while it's warmer and we can get outside and do more like outside venues, outside concerts and stuff like that, you'll be able to meet more people.
Right.
And because everybody has been they tired of being in the house.
Correct.
And so hopefully, some of those types of events. Y'all know I am a big fan of going to like day parties, brunches, and you always seeing like you'll be amazed at how many guys will be at like those types of places when you go to like have brunches, because some of them just there to eat. Some of them they know they're there because they know women gonna be there. So but those types of places, I would say maybe do something a little bit different. like Mr. B, he loved football. Y'all know I ain't know nothing about no football, not a doggone thing. But I figured it out because that's what he liked. But if you like sports, I would say, you know, go to a sports bar.
Go to some games.
Yeah.
Go to some games.
You have to put yourself in places where you know men are going to be.
Yeah.
So if you a person like here in Chicago, they always have. I'm a house head, and y'all know what house music is. So they always have like house music events. A lot of men love house music, so I know it's gonna be a lot of men there. You know what I'm saying? So I show up, you know, because that's where they're at. So you just gotta find the places where you know that it's gonna be, you know, men are going to be in those particular events.
Right.
And, you know, but again, meeting a man is like going to get, you know, a bottle of water. It's so easy. I mean, you could be strolling in the grocery store and you in the same aisle as him. And then you see he could be looking at something, or he can see you look and say, hey, have you tried that? I can tell y'all how many times that has happened to me. I cannot tell y'all how many times that has happened to me. I'll be over there looking at something and the man will come over and he'll say, so what about you? You ain't tried them, and they don't be thinking about what I'm picking up. They be trying to holler.
Yes.
You know what?
Hey, Gigi.
You can meet them. You know that happened a whole bunch of times. So
another thing. I was listening to you guys the whole time, even when I was off. But in this conversation right here, if you think because we are of a particular age, and what you did in your 20s and you know the younger age, you don't want to do it now. You don't want nobody that you have to drag along in terms of, you know, where a man should be at a particular age, you know.
Yes.
So I would say when my husband, the type of job that he did, he goes away to conference. He went away to conference every year to they call it education for lawyers. Well, my husband is an attorney, and it's like education for lawyers. But every year you have to brush up on the new law, the new skills, and you know, to send in your stuff to the bar association. And there was so many single, credible men. You know, guys, a lot of them been there, done that, and they're just looking for that particular, you know, woman. So you have to be careful where you meet them too, because sometimes people don't come over the tracks according to where you live. And if you want a particular type guy that, you know, is already, you have yours, he already have his, and you just want to merge.
And that's what I was going to say also, because Shani said that
quality
men though. And that's the thing now, because like when you were younger or whatever, you went for whatever looked good to you or whatever the case may be, you know. So now that you are older, your standards are definitely going to be different because we have grown from all of that. So things that, you know, I remember hearing my aunt say one time before she got married, she was like, oh, she says, last time, she goes, I married for love. This time I'm marrying for money. She was like, I don't care what he looked like. She said, as long as he treat me good. And my aunt always tell me, she was like, you get with somebody who like you more than you like them.
Correct. Correct.
Yes.
I say it all the time.
All the time. All the time.
So that's with me on Facebook when I put that on there, but it's the truth.
It is the truth. It is very much true. So now, because we are a certain age, whatever, you kind of have to date with purpose, I would think. You know, you have to be a little bit particular in what you want, and because you already know what you had, and if you're not together now,
that's right.
Exactly. You have to have standards, and you've already had that before, so you already know what that's like. So sometimes we have to kind of like go different places, like V said, to meet a different caliber type people. So I like the thing about going to conferences, because when I go to conferences for work, you're right. There are a lot of single men there. And so,
but I will say this. I want to date a man who is on the same level as me. You got to have the same 3 things I have. You got to have a job, you got to have a car, and you got to have a house or an apartment. Because you can't move up in here.
Hello.
I ain't driving you around, and I ain't giving you no damn money. So you better have your shit.
Barbara.
You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that. And I have been there, done all of that stuff that I described. I'm not doing that now. So either we gonna be on the same level. We can't be, I'm not a man. I'm not trying to be a man. I'm just saying come with your own, because I need to know that you can take care of you if something happened to you. Because I don't mind helping you out. But don't be looking at me thinking that I'm your source, because I'm not. You better have Jesus. Don't come to me. I ain't doing it.
She said,
well, you have to look at it in terms of, I have a little bit slightly different from what Cece said. You already have to look at what you come with. And the other side is, I will say for myself, I don't want somebody on my level. I want somebody higher. You want, yes, you're trying to, exactly. I want someone higher. Because especially when, it's in a way that a lot of men, they think because you and that, like for instance, in terms of finances, you think that the same level with money, a particular type of guy may be, kind of insecure, but one that have it, been there, done that, he ain't worrying about that.
Right.
Or penny pinching, or any of that. So no, I don't want you right here with me. I want you up here.
I get what you're saying, because my ex-husband had a problem that when he found out I made more money than him, he had a problem with that. He felt that because I made more money than him, that I was going to want to control everything and run everything. But I'm like, the money's coming to the same house.
Married for convenience.
So yes, I'm not understanding. But he did not like the fact that I made more money than him.
Yeah, my ex like that.
The other part with, especially a woman with like a big personality, you don't want someone who is just barely there, because there's insecurity that at this age here, you don't even want to deal with that. You want somebody done molded, and, it's like when Adam met Eve. It's when Eve met Adam, he was already doing his thing. Naming the animals, doing what God had him doing. He was working. Yeah, I don't want you in between. I don't want you in between. Like, like I said, like for instance, my situation. Sorry, Cece.
No, that's fine. Go
ahead. My situation is, I don't work. But if it ever come a situation where, like I shared with Juani and Jill, something happened lately in my household, right? If something come and happen and I have to, I wouldn't mind going and getting a job and take care of him.
Right. Right.
Because he already proved and showed me what he is made of.
Exactly.
So if in an event that stuff can happen in here because of whatever that he's not able to, I have no problem getting up and do it, because since we met, he has been that stand-up type guy. He met me with 5 kids, never asked me but child support. Actually, he had for us to move to a different state. He signed off that for the dad, he didn't want no child support, just so we could move.
Wow.
So I want someone that's, in any event, been there, done that. But on the other side, no, he already showed me who he is. And he showed me, he showed me so much work, so much value that I don't mind doing for him if it comes to that.
Right.
Yeah. But
because we in a way that we could, we meet them, we're struggling, and then things are not great. A lot, money bring issues, this bring issues. And then, like, for instance, they get sick and you're like, boy, I can't believe I'm there. But if the road is already paved, you don't mind doing it.
Right.
Right.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. But what I was gonna say is that of course I want somebody that's on a higher level, but I'm saying just come with the basics first. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
Don't come talking about, oh, I ain't got this. Because I'm not looking for somebody that I have to, pull up. I already want you to be there.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? I want you to already be there. So what I'm saying is that I want a man to adore me. I want a man to love me. I want a man to spoil me. I want a man to have my back. I want a man to be just a man. Stop being cheap all the damn time. These men are so damn cheap. They don't want to buy you a hamburger with a french fry in a pot. They don't want to do nothing.
Right.
Yes.
I can't deal with that.
Right.
I just cannot deal with that. I can't do it.
Mm-hmm. Let me tell y'all. Sorry.
No, I just really think that I would have a hard time dating if I would have a hard time dating, because the whole thing about the cheap thing, no, that definitely wouldn't have ran. No, that wouldn't have, because
it's a turn off.
It is definitely a turn off.
You get all dolled up because you're going out for a date. You think everything is fine, and he pulls up at McDonald's.
Well, that never
happened. No. But you see, you gotta get to know. You got to get them to know. You got to get to know them a little bit. But let me tell you this here. A great place to meet a guy, and some people may look at it different, but I've been in these places, in these settings, and I've seen it. A hotel.
Oh. Girl, I thought you was gonna say a mortuary.
Hotel bar.
No, girl,
a hotel. I have been
gonna say at the board.
No. What I'm saying is, but let me tell you this. We talking about finances, right?
Right.
Yeah.
You're not going to the regular Holiday Inn. You're going to places like the St. Regis, the Ritz-Carlton, boutique type hotel. You just go to the bar to get a drink.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you're going up to their room, because you ain't want to spread it low and wide or nothing like that. But you just go and you order yourself just a drink, or whatever it is, and you sitting there. You know how many times, like, my husband and I went out of town, and Juani and Jill know I'm up all night, and I can't sleep. So I just go downstairs to the bar. You know how many people that come up to me, and I'm like, I'm married.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And they're single people.
Yeah, they're like mad women.
But you see, that's not what I'm looking for. I tell you what I tell you, and then I take my eyes other places.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Oh my God.
You say what you say, and then you don't give that room.
Shawnee is crazy. Shawnee said real talk. Oh, wait. Shawnee, that was Stacy. Shawnee said, don't want to had a man, had a car, had a job, had a house. Keyword had. Nope. He looking for help, not a relationship. Be careful. I know that's right. She said,
right, Shawnee.
So where I'm telling you, but conferences, you thinking about business. You thinking about, he has to have some type of business to be a part of that situation.
Mm-hmm.
Another way, hotels, some hotels, I know there's one in Orlando. Well, you can find, it's not that you're hunting, but I will tell you in areas that we have been, like hotels with conference, like huge conference places below that, they having like meetings and stuff. There's bars in these places, in these hotels. Again, the Ritz-Carlton, the St. Regis, boutique type hotels. Just look for the higher scale place and you go for a drink. It's open to the public.
Correct.
Right. Yeah. And they have jazz bands there. All kinds of stuff. That's
the one in Atlanta. The one in Atlanta have this lady. She's like no other. She just sings so well. Like you will think that she has You know, a lot of people got great voices. They haven't been discovered yet, but they have a nice supper club up in there.
Okay.
So just spread your horizon, get cute, and you go up to that bar because it's open to the public. Get you a drink.
Other thing, don't be afraid to go out by yourself.
Yeah.
I would say that because I think that is so. I mean, I always tell you, say, you know, I do it, and I stress that women do it because that looks like you're confident, and you know, and when you're with your girl, sometimes men can be intimidated. I would think because I've seen it when I'm out with my girlfriends and we like 7 deep, and they're like, yeah, I'm not going over in that. But if you by yourself, they might be a little bit more relaxed, especially you sitting up at the bar alone or whatever. And so that's y'all know I ain't out there, but I'm just going from what my girlfriends have said to me. But it was a comment on here, and it's from Nico. Nico says, it's hard out here, Juani. I'm 50 and I'm looking for a guy in his 60s or early 70s. Can't do these guys my age. Now, I'm like 70.
Yeah. That's easy to find, especially on the Facebook app. Yeah, that's easy to find on the Facebook app. But make sure they got an iPhone, or you can instant message them so you can see who they look like, because they could be old.
Because to them years ago to make you think they look that way. You get there, meet them, they 800 pounds more than on that picture.
Yes. So
listen, I really thought men in their 60s were different than men in their 50s. And I'm telling y'all, they are not.
No, they're not.
No.
I think they play just as many games.
Correct.
They don't know what they want, and they not ready either. They just looking for sex, and that's it.
Yeah, they gonna send you those pictures too.
Yeah, and so, exactly. So I think this is the thing. It don't matter what age they are. It's a matter of what is the maturity level of them.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Because I always have dated older men. I've dated some young men too, but I've always dated older. I like older men, you know, not seasoned men. You know what I'm saying? But I just told y'all, the last one was 63. He didn't know what the hell he wanted. He knew what he wanted. So I don't really think it matters.
Probably still want to keep playing.
When they really ready to stop playing games.
Right.
They're really ready for a relationship.
Right.
Correct.
A lot of them don't want no relationship. They want the booty. They want sex. That's it. That's all they want.
And if it be honest, they have some women that just want to give it to them, but not me. But
that's true. That's true.
Wow, she made that disclaimer real quick.
She was like, look at it, got me though.
Wait a minute. Cassandra said you don't want one with a flip phone.
I know.
No, we don't want that one. My girl Shantae Lavette is on here, Southern girl. She agreed with the restaurants and the bars. And it was another message that she had up here. Oh, she says, what she always thought people need to. Oh, this is what she said. People need to teach their daughters this too. Unfortunately, people don't. And that's why so many women go through so much for years of unnecessarily. So I think when we was talking about like having standards and not settling and, you know, and because there's nothing wrong with having standards. Men have standards and we need to stick to ours. Be like, well, he's not this, but he's this. And, you know, because they quick to tell you what's about yourself.
But that goes back to being this age and never being married. The first thing people say to me, well, what's wrong with you?
Yeah.
Well, why you ain't never been married? So they flip it back on the woman as if there's something wrong with you. And so although you're taught to have standards, people say, well, you know what, girl, if you want a relationship, you're gonna have to lower your standards a little bit.
Oh no.
You're gonna have to lower your standards because you ain't gonna find no man. And that's the biggest lie from the pit of hell I ever heard.
That's true. Because let me tell you this. I believe in the Bible. And I believe if you have the urge in you for a mate, it's because God put it in you. Some people, you know, they don't mind being single, and that's them. But if you have urges, he didn't meant for you to be alone.
Amen. Correct.
And that settling stuff is like, I've heard people say, well, you got to help these Black men. They got a hard time. No, they need to help themselves. You, like K. Michelle's song said, you cannot raise a man.
A grown man.
Yes. Right. You cannot raise a man. Like, for instance, you know, even in a home situation, how a man, you know, even though they may not know it at all, but to be helpful. And I look at, even in terms of my boys, you guys know I love working with my hands. My husband don't. He'll pay for it, so that's good. My boys, I involve them in what I do. Come and do this. Come and move this. Come, removing a pipe. Let me show you how to do it, because dad is not around. I don't even know if he know how to do any of that either. But my thought is, the struggles that I have had, and a lot of more women need to think like that. The struggles that you have had as a woman with men in the past, do not send your kids out of the house or your boys out of the house being that insufficient.
Correct.
You do not, you want to be careful what you put out there. You know what struggle is like. You know what disrespect is like. You know what all of that is like. Why would you give another woman what you don't want?
Amen.
Correct.
Say that.
Build them up. So, I mean, putting out the garbage is good. Assisting around the house, helping, doing stuff. Sometimes I don't have anything here to do, and the neighbor called them. I mean, the neighbor will pay them. And you know, one man said, I don't feel like going outside. It's hot. I said, boy, go outside. When you come back, you bathe. They need to be self-sufficient.
Yes. I agree.
Yeah.
So, Lisa,
and even with the girls too, because you say, oh, you know, they're gonna be, I don't want them to be a gold digger. Which man got gold that they digging? if ever women got gold, the reason why God put it under you is for somebody to find it.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, it's for somebody to find it. What gold they have that we dig in is either you sufficient, or you are self-sufficient, or you insufficient. Like, ain't nobody digging for gold. It's either you can make ends meet or you can. And the thing is, I don't mind treating you, but I need to see what you come with, because I already know what I come with.
Thank you. Thank you.
I already know what I come with.
So Lisa Hart says, she says, so a woman's wrong for wanting help from a man, but not wanting a man who wants help from a woman.
There's many ways a woman can help a man. It don't have to be financially.
Yes, because I don't believe in giving men money.
Yes,
I don't believe in that one.
I'll cook for you.
Yeah, you're hungry. I got you. I got you.
But you know, in my experience, I think I shared that before. I dated this guy, and I invited him out to dinner, and he told me no. And I was like, but you always take me out. I want to take you out. And you know what he told me? He said, you have 5 children. I would not take food out of them. I was like, one dinner? He said, well, that's how I feel. So is the caliber guy that you're, that is around.
Correct.
Because I have never gone on a date when I was single where a man, I always had my money. It's like, back then they tell you all about hold on to the quarter. Yeah, I always had money. I have never been to a dinner. I mean, I kind of fake it once. I'm like, oh, I'll get the bill. And he's like, oh, no, I wouldn't have you. I was like, oh, I was just trying to see. Yes, I ain't going half with, especially getting to know a man. I am not going half with you. I could cook at home. My food tastes good.
I ain't doing
And I will tell you something an older man told me once. He said, women need to know their value. A woman could go 7 days a week and not having to put her hand in her purse.
That's
okay? What's wrong with you just dating? You don't have to hook up. You don't have to sleep with nobody.
That's right.
Another thing he said to me, he said, if a man meet a woman, if he's not gay, he already know everything that she comes with. He said, before a woman get to the date, she already paid for the whole date.
Hello.
Yeah, before she get to the date.
I love Cassandra.
I know read her comment too.
Girl, I'm behind. I'm trying to keep. Wait, so the other thing, okay,
let me finish that. Let me finish this one. He said, before a woman get to the date with the man, she already paid for it. She got her hair done. She got her nails done. The outfit that she's wearing, soap and water because she sure didn't show up dirty. And her clothing. She already paid for the date. And there's no need for her to put out because in any event, her company adds to his because she looked good on his arm. So she already paid for the date.
Yeah, that's the older man thinking that.
You have to know
yes,
your
you
worth.
have to.
You have to know your worth.
So bring in Freeman. She said, "Don't sleep on the battery-operated boyfriend. More fun and less fun. Everything else is overrated." We're gonna be talking about that in a minute, y'all. Yeah, we're gonna be talking about that in a minute. Okay.
I'm waiting on the delivery now.
Okay,
I'm going to sleep.
So look, so I have a letter, and so I'm gonna read what she sent me, and I want to get your opinions about it. So Meditra, I'm gonna ask you to step down, and then we're gonna have somebody else come up.
Okay.
Thank you, my friend. I love you.
Yes, it's always fun.
All right, bye-bye. I'm trying to see how you sign out. Leave studio.
What's it
say,
Stephanie?
On the bottom, it should say leave studio. There you go.
There she go. All right, so this is the next question. So this is the letter that I received. Okay, so she started off from the Galentine. So I'm going to start from how she started. I'm not going to tell you who she is. And she says, "I'm happy that you enjoyed the Galentine." Oh, that was me. Sorry. I'm like, that's what she said. Okay. Okay, so she says, "Juani, you have impressed me." Oh, so once my husband. Okay. "You have impressed me since I first started watching your channel and participated in your outside challenge. I will always laugh when you say if you're ever in town, you can always stop by Juani House. I used to say just stop by anytime until they did. But the conversation Friday night had me curled up on my couch with a glass of Oliver's wine. Once me and my husband broke up, I went full force into my career. I dated now and then, but didn't want a relationship. I pushed all those feelings down, but not completely until out of the blue, my 25-year-old granddaughter out of the blue said, 'Grandma, I never seen you with a man.' The floodgates flew open and I could no longer control the flood. That's when I knew I wanted to live until I died, and that included looking at men again. I don't know how or where to start, but I didn't have to because they started approaching me. Facebook, in the grocery store, at a class reunion, then my husband."
Whoa.
"I am still grappling with my emotions and trying to stay in control, but I feel sharing my thoughts with other women will give them the opportunity to express themselves and let go." Because she was feeling ashamed. So that was the second part. Okay, this is the first part of the letter. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm reading backwards. Okay. Goodness. Okay, so she said she just finished watching it. It was funny. The reason, okay, so this is what she was telling me. "The reason I was in the Atlanta area, was because I had been corresponding with a guy I went to school with over Facebook. He had invited me down over the Thanksgiving weekend and told me and bowled me. I went. Listening to you all made me feel better because I'm in my 70s and agreeing with everything that was said. In some cases, 70s is the new 50s, but he was definitely 70 plus. So she was like, he was definitely 70. She was 50.
He was old.
He was old, yes. He was definitely 70. She says, I have never had a hysterectomy, but when Stephanie talked about hers, I had to review my medical records because that had been me. 2 weeks after my visit, I had a conversation with who I thought was my ex-husband. She said who she thought was her ex-husband. We never finalized the divorce.
Whoa.
We have been separated 30 years, and I may have seen him twice during those years, but we decided to try again. I feel like I am in one of Tyler Perry's movies he made up. I just had to share listening to you all. So the question was, do you think you can find love the second time around? What do you guys think about her, even though they've been separated for 30 years?
Wow.
And now they coming back together. What do you guys think about that? Because when I said this, my response to her was typical. Was like, because she was like, her friends think she crazy.
Well, not really, because who they were 30 years ago is not who they are now.
And that's what I said. And that's what I said.
So he probably done matured up to where she's like, oh, daddy.
And she needs to stop listening to her girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's for one thing.
Yeah, that's one. Yes. But she should not feel.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
A lot of times, those girlfriends you think they got your best interest, they looking at that man themselves. Mm-hmm. You can't always take their advice on dating.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. So now they've started dating again. You know,
there's nothing wrong with that.
There is nothing wrong with that. Exactly.
I don't see anything wrong with it.
And she shouldn't let anybody, family, friends,
that's right,
make her feel bad about that. Because here's the thing. he was her husband at one point in time. So it was something there 30 years ago, 40 years ago, or however many years ago it was. Something connected them then, and something has connected them back together again.
That's right.
So she has to go again. You ain't got that much time if you in your 70s. So, hey.
Enjoy your life.
Enjoy your life.
Yeah.
Darlene says sometimes, she said, Darlene, sometimes he might be looking for a caretaker. Be careful. Yes. Yes, he's grown up. People change. Yes, Nico, people said people change.
Yeah.
Yes. We all do. I hope that we would change. Yes.
You mature a lot.
Yes.
A lot has happened.
Yes.
Your sound ain't on, V.
You said that he might be looking for a caretaker. What's the guy name again? Noel Jones? Ask a woman to marry him after dating her for like 30 years.
Yes. That was yes.
And she said yes.
I would have said no.
And the proposal was like a slap in the face.
It was.
Yeah.
It was. It was more or less like, here, this is what you want. Here.
Yeah.
Well, see, I don't like his attitude anyway, so I don't even understand what her attraction is.
And why she stayed for so long. Yes.
30 years to date and you ain't made something.
And she a young one. She's young. Much younger than him.
She's younger than him.
Why would you wait around for 30 years?
Yes.
It don't take no man even 30 days. In 30 days, they know if they want to marry you.
That's
men
exactly
know.
Right.
So it don't take that long.
It don't take 30 years.
Exactly. I totally agree with that statement.
And then pull the trick with a Cracker Jack box. I'd have been like, boy, please.
In front of everybody.
Bianca, I would say yes. Bianca said, is the relationship completely over if you have lost his respect? Is there still hope?
Yes.
No. I don't think so. I think Because if he don't respect you, that's what you want respect.
Yes. Right. Please don't stay in nothing and you're being disrespected.
Exactly.
Any type of way.
It ain't worth it.
It's not. And y'all,
because you don't want to get a charge like me and cut somebody.
Yeah.
Yes.
Girl.
Okay, it was a joke. I ain't gonna cut nobody.
Cassandra said she want her time back 30 years ago. I know, because there's a lot of things that you would in your present area. You was like, if I could have done that again, I would have done this different. I wouldn't have done this.
Yeah.
Definitely. So the other thing that I wanted to talk about, because we talk about relationships and when you're with your girls, you talk about a lot of things. And so a couple of weeks ago, I was with my girlfriends. We went out to dinner, and one of them was talking about, had asked me if I had heard about the rose. And she said that her boyfriend had bought her the rose, and she's like, girl. She was like, now he's mad that he bought it. She was like, because that's her new best friend. So I was like, the rose. So I went and I YouTubed it, and I was like, oh my goodness, the rose. Yeah. So with me and my girlfriends, we do a lot of things together. We go into like the sex shops together. We have picked out like rabbits and all types of different things together. Mm-hmm. And so, but I was like, oh, you didn't tell me about this one. You've been holding out. And she was like, Juani. She was like, oh my goodness. She was like, please have a towel. So I'm giving me a rose, y'all. But I want y'all to know.
But wait a minute. My niece told me about the rose last year. Which one you gonna get? Because
my girlfriend told me to get the one with the tail. Yeah. She said, get the one with the tail.
The one with the
yes, girl. Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Look at V down there blushing. Look at V
is like, I just don't know.
Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. My girl said she got both of them.
Okay. Wait a minute. Who said that? I'm putting the link down here. So Bree, if you want to get on here.
Bree, come on up, sis. We need to talk to you.
I'm putting you.
Come on here, girl.
Put the link in. Hit the link so you can join. Yes, y'all. I'm gonna get me. She said, Nick. She said, what is a rabbit? Girl, let me tell you. I went and I got the rabbit. Yeah. And I went with my girlfriends because they was talking about it. I didn't like it. I don't know if I'm broken or the rabbit. I didn't know. I didn't know what I was doing. It didn't do nothing for me.
You didn't do something right.
You didn't put it where it needed to be.
I put it everywhere. I thought it was a sensation. It didn't work.
Look, you missed the spot.
Yes, you did.
Mariah, girl, get your chips.
Other girl said she's afraid of that rose. Girl, she was like, so now she was like, she gets her rose before he gets that. She said he hates it now. He said, I wish I never bought you that thing. She was
like, guy did a TikTok saying that. He got his girl one.
Yes. And they have sold out. So I went on Amazon. You can find them again, y'all.
Well, sometimes now, come on now, ladies. That's just tell the truth and shame the devil. Sometimes men can't get you where you need to be.
Yes,
that's true.
So sometimes you need a little assistance. Now, they might get mad, but hey, they might not be mad. I'm just saying.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. Y'all,
you're right, CC. You're right.
It's nothing against
it. Happens.
It happens. Sometimes it takes you a little longer than sometimes. Exactly. It just depends on the mood that you're in when you start. Sometimes it can get you there like this. Sometimes it's like, okay, a win.
The man might get tired of doing all of that. So you need something else while something else is,
taking a break. Yes.
Yes.
Taking a break. Yes.
Right.
Gigi, we talking about this new sex toy. It's called the Rose. So I was late to the party. I just found out about it this year, but I think it was like really popular. Everybody was talking about it last year.
I just found out about it this year. I saw a video on Instagram. This woman was saying her niece told her about it, and she went and got it. Her niece told her to get a towel when she used it. She said, "Girl, you lied. I needed 2 towels, not 1."
Yes, because I heard a girl said she was like, she was never able to do that. And she was like, with that, she said she did it everywhere.
That's what, and so that's my point. Some men can't make you do that.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
No matter what they doing. So you need something else.
Sometimes
but
have
y'all
to top it off.
Y'all need to get the one that got the other attachment.
The attachment.
Yes. Yes.
I don't know about that one, CC. I'm not ready for that part.
Well, you will be ready.
Hello. Hello.
She said hello. Yes. You can get ready.
Girl, I was in here one night. These now, I remember back in the day, you know, when you had the other ones, you know, you had the those took batteries. Girl, I'd be up here in Christopher toy box trying to take all the batteries.
No, girl.
Right, Tori. Tori said somebody who has a Rose need to click the link and come on up and let's have a discussion.
Yes, come on. Yes, I'm gonna put the link on. If you have the Rose, come on here and tell us about the Rose.
Oh. Yes,
y'all. Because I'm going to get me one, and my coworker want me to get her one because she's afraid her Amazon's connected to her husband's. So she don't want him to see it coming.
Yes.
But I'm telling you.
But if you get up on screen for whoever in the audience who wants to come up, and you don't want to be on screen because you might not be prepared, when you get up, you touch cam, and it will not show your face.
Your face, yeah. So if you don't
want to talk and you don't want anyone to see you, you could press that. It's say in the bottom cam. Let me show you. You could press it and you're not going to be seen. That's what it's going to look like.
So I put the link out there. So
come
you
on,
just
Cassandra. You saying get ready. So come on, Cassandra.
Come on, Cassandra. Tell us about it.
Cassandra.
Yes.
Yeah,
I want to know
what's going on. Box. Yes, the toy box, honey. Chris used to be like, my toy not working. I'm like, well, mine is. I took your batteries out of yours.
Poor baby. He could never have any batteries.
See you stealing from the baby?
It was necessary. If he wanted me to be a good mama, he need to give me them double A's and them triple A's. Okay?
Oh my God! Yes.
But look, y'all need to get the one. Now y'all talk about the Rose. There's one that has that attachment like the Rose. It's a little circle, and that circle goes on the man in the boat. Okay, and then you got the other part on there that goes inside of the, and all of that is moving at the same time. So you got that and you got that. Now, baby, that will take you to another level. Okay.
What? Yeah, girl.
Okay, so Lisa said you charge them. You don't need batteries. You use the
you use
the USB.
The new ones I like that, but I'm talking about back in the day when Christmas. Look, when them was the ones when you had the batteries. Yeah. But nowadays you just plug it up into the USB. And I lost one of my cords, honey. I was on Amazon trying to find me another cord.
So I saw one of them, but it I don't think it had the little tongue thing. I think it had like sucking action.
These have 911 on speed dial.
Yes, I think it had like the sucking action. So there's two different kinds. One with the tongue, because I saw that one.
Yes,
and then
there's one that sucks.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you guys, y'all can use it in the bathtub. Y'all remember how they used to tell you to get up under the drain and then to get up under the shower? Y'all remember that?
Yes.
Yes. Girl.
But wait a minute. There was one that I saw. Wait, sis, there was one I saw that you put in your panties.
Yes.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yes.
Control.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
So you can sit up in traffic and
you can.
yes.
You can. It's a butterfly, and it fits inside your panties and has a remote control. You can either let somebody else control the remote, or you can have the remote, and they can push it whenever, and you get the eye rolling and everything.
Can you imagine being in a meeting and your guy somewhere else across
and
town
hit that remote and you yeah, I'm talking. That would be a mess.
Lily Pad says she's ordering hers tonight. Yes, Lily. Lily, on the next live, I'm gonna need you to come and tell me. Tell us about it.
Let me tell you guys. So I'm not gonna call no name, Jill. Send me a link. And girl, what I saw, I was like, ooh. Then we got to YouTube, and the way this young lady described it, she was like, men down. She said, I can't do it no She said, that messed me up. Men down.
But see, I think that's why men are intimidated by these toys, because some men, because they can't
keep up with the vibration of it.
Yes.
You know,
well, Bree, wait a minute. So Bree, there's never anything wrong with the human.
Right.
Girl.
No.
There's never.
Okay.
But sometimes it when they don't want to,
you just need a little pizzazz, something else refreshing.
Or to take you over.
Yes. Yeah.
It makes you
man. It's just giving you
sometimes I want that coma effect. You know, every now and then you want to be in the coma.
Exactly.
You know what? I'm calling pastor. You going back to church. You need a little Jesus.
Cassandra says she about to get her one. She said, I'm about to get this.
Yes.
But guys, I seen this young lady had 3. And she said she operated on 3 of them together.
Yeah.
I don't know where she could put 3.
But she wouldn't have to do that if she would get the one that I'm talking about.
The one you talking about with the extension on it.
Well, she had that. She had that one, CC. She had both roses and the one with the extra piece. And then she had this. I'm like, girl, she's really trying to pass that.
So she had the tongue, the one that sucked in the.
Dang, she must be dead.
Or either she had lost some ovaries or a uterus or something.
She has no sensation. She has to do all of that.
I think by now she died. She gonna die.
Girl, she dead down there. She need
Lily. Girl, please read Lily's. Yes, Lily. Yes.
Y'all, I was playing with my toy one night and my friend popped up on me and it was a girl.
That's what I'm saying, Lily.
That's what I'm Lily.
Yes.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yes.
That's what I'm talking about. He ain't got to do a whole lot of work.
He ain't got to break his back. You already got to that level, and he just taking you over the mountain. You good?
Take you over the mountain.
Yeah. Because you know what? A lot of men don't know how to stimulate the clitoris.
You're right about that.
Yes.
Girl, and let me tell you, not all of them know how to. CC.
That's the truth. Right. Oh my God.
Like, what the hell?
What are you doing? You don't use your teeth. You don't use teeth. No teeth.
Wait.
Thank you, Stephanie. Wait a minute. No teeth allowed. No teeth allowed.
No teeth. Well, stop. Teeth, no teeth. And you don't gum it. It's not a gummy bear.
Oh my gosh. I can't with y'all. I can't. Let me tell y'all something. When I was single, I think I told my girlfriend this one. When I was single, I dated, and that's probably why I won't date a young guy. I went out with this. We probably went out for maybe like a month or so. But guys, we do nothing. only thing he wanted to do was that. He may have been like 5 or 6 years younger than me. If I tell you, I was like, oh my God, that little young boy, I'm gonna get him my check. Like,
were you out with the flashlight in the daytime?
Girl, y'all, let me tell y'all. Afterwards, he left. He left. I went to sleep. Girl, I still felt him. I woke up out of my sleep. Girl, I turned up. I jumped out the bed. I turned around in my room 3 times because I thought he was still there. I was like, oh, hell no. I'm not dealing with you no more. He would call me. I want to take you out. No, I don't want you to take me out. I don't want you to take me out.
You running, you running.
I was running. I said, you stay over there at your house. He would call me. I would look at the phone. Oh, no.
Girl, I had a young guy like that too. I was like, oh baby, I'm gonna give you my check, give you a tip, what you want, what you need. Let me buy you something, whatever.
Let me buy. Do you like that, babe? You like that sugar?
Have your toes going.
Girl. Oh, exactly. Curled all the way up. Curled all the way up.
Like Juani said yesterday, you don't know you that flexible. Then the next day you be limping.
Got a catch in your hip.
Okay.
I remember one time I was with this guy, right? He was like, oh,
girl,
yeah.
yes, he did.
I said, and I ain't trying to tell you feel good. I said, I got a damn Charlie horse. Get off of me. Leg and cramped up. Girl, I couldn't move. He come like, oh, I said, yeah, you just going. My leg hurt.
Girl.
Deborah, you said that's a man with wisdom. Juani, Deborah said that's a man with some wisdom.
Girl, he had a lot of wisdom. I was afraid of him. That little young boy, I was like, oh no. Girl, he would have had me. What was that? Like, what was that? Baby boy. He would have had me in the kitchen making tacos.
Carrying you around.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Whoa.
Didn't I tell you about that young guy? He did that to me. Got to the back door, his back door, and he picked me up and took me all the way down the steps like that.
Oh, sucky there.
See, so for those instances, that's why we need to get us a rose.
Yeah.
I can't believe. So none of the other ladies out here, none of you have tried the rose. Y'all have not gotten the rose, tried the rose. Y'all just don't want to talk about it.
I think that's it. They don't want to talk about it.
Oh my.
Girl, it's like.
She said he probably was looking for a place to live. Girl, he if I would have let him come over again, he would have moved in, I'm sure. I'm like, you can stay here. She said, oh, never heard of it. They never heard of it.
I just found out about it.
Yes.
About a month or so ago.
Yes.
Well, my niece told me about it last year. They sold out.
Yeah.
But I did check the other day, and they do have them on Amazon.
They were sold out on Amazon when I looked a while back. So
let's see. I got my phone right here, girl. Let's see.
One of my male friends told me, he said, you need to stop doing that because you're gonna mess your clitoris up, giving it all that stimuli. I said, look here, you worry about your pickle and you will let me worry about this over here. Don't be over here telling me how I'm gonna mess up my stuff.
Thank you.
I said, because y'all don't know what the hell y'all be doing, so I need the extra.
She said, it's the rose for breathing. Oh, no, it's not for breathing.
No, the rose is not for breathing, baby. No, Tamara.
The other ear.
It's for the pleasure, honey.
It's not a ventilator.
It's not for breathing here.
You might need a ventilator.
Somebody asking how to join the live.
How to join?
What's her name?
Here's the link. So if you click the link and then you'll be able to come on the screen.
So look, this is one. Can you guys see
yes.
it?
Yeah.
Is that the one you was talking about, CC?
Yeah.
In my life.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see that.
I can see that in my life.
How much is that one, Jill?
How much is that one?
Hey,
that one is
Hey.
How are you doing?
I'm good. I got on late, so I'm sorry I missed most of this live. But what I heard was interesting enough.
Okay.
So do you have a rose?
I do.
Okay.
All right.
yes.
Come on, baby. We need to hear.
I'm gonna tell y'all how I got introduced to it. My husband actually introduced me to it.
Wow.
Okay.
And so he likes to experiment in that area. So he actually encouraged me to get on this live to tell y'all about it.
Thank you. Wait a minute, before you tell us, let me see your pajamas, girl.
It's just a cute little top. It's a 2-piece, but I just came in from grocery shopping, so it's the top right now and jeans on the bottom.
I got
It's okay.
But this is the one that I have.
Okay.
And so it's not the one that Jill was just showing where it comes with the attachments and things like that. But it does charge, and this is the charger with it.
Mm-hmm.
And you just attach it like this. And it comes with the USB cord.
Okay.
So you can put it in your regular charging box. You can put it in your laptop. Wherever USB can go, it can go.
Okay.
All right.
So how long? So is it like seconds or minutes?
It depends on which setting you put it on.
Woo! Okay. And there's
10.
There's 10.
Know it? I don't get past certain ones, so I can't tell you if it's.
It's okay.
I feel you. Okay.
So you do need a towel or two. I will say that.
Or two.
Depending on what your speed level is. I will tell you this. It is intense if you full on charge it. 1 is basic. 3 is more than mild.
You skipped 2?
Yeah.
I skipped 2.
Oh, okay.
I'm here with you.
It's slightly intense, and then it just goes up and it goes up. So on a steady mode, it's 1, 2, and 3.
Okay.
So it just depends on your intensity level.
Okay.
And after that, it pulsates like a regular vibrator would, I would say. And that's if you're into that type of thing. Okay. So what I found was the combo that worked for me was a 3. One this. If y'all are experimental like that, add something else into the mix, but make sure it matches in the level of vibration.
Got you, sis. Got
you.
So I'm going to be like this. Look, I'm going to be like this.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes. Yes.
The one that you have, does it have the tongue or is the sucking?
No, she's got the
sucking motion on this one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got
so
you.
Were you going to get the tongue one or you have it already?
I'm going to get it. So I'm building up a collection of here, y'all.
Oh, you building up? Okay. So what else you have?
Well, I can't go that far. It's a whole box, y'all. But it's in the room. But I will tell you this. There are certain ones. I think a lady mentioned the snail.
Oh, I've never heard of that.
Oh, it's basically like, y'all have to pull up a picture for that one. I will see if I can pull up one, but it's like shaped like a snail and it vibrates. And I don't know if you guys follow Sexual Essentials on Instagram. She puts you on a lot of, she's a sex educator. And so she puts us on a lot of information that way. There's also the hammer.
Oh, I have
that sounds dangerous.
Hammer.
Oh, so it does just like that?
It's the actual hammer. It vibrates on the bottom and it has an actual hammerhead on the top.
Girl.
Okay, y'all.
All right.
It comes in colors. It comes in pink like this. This also comes in different colors. This he ordered on eBay. That's where we get a lot of them from. eBay I think they order from sex shops and stuff. So they're just
so it's actually cheaper too, you think?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
It is. Because a lot of the stores
I have a hammer. I used it to knock down a wall last week.
No,
girl.
You're gonna hurt yourself.
But listen, let me ask you this.
Yes.
because somebody gifted me with this one. It hasn't arrived yet, but it has 3 things on it. So it has this little suction part where it's sucked, and then it's got the one that it go in and it moves. You know how it move, and then the other one go in the anus.
Ah, that one. Mm-hmm.
What's that?
I ain't got it yet.
So if it's in the anus, does it vibrates?
Yeah, it's supposed to do. It's doing all 3.
It's doing all the things. Everything is vibrating and looking.
Tamara's crazy. She said, "What the hell?"
Well, to be exact, the
Tamara, I'm down with you.
The rose is about $12 cheaper on eBay.
It is.
It is. Oh, it's $12 cheaper
on
eBay.
On eBay.
Wow.
Well, this one, this particular toy was about $50.
That's not bad.
So Janine wants to know, is the hammer for the inside or the outside? I would think the outside.
It's
the outside. Hammer part itself is for the outside, and you do what you want with that. But the bottom half is inside. It vibrates. Put it where you want.
Okay.
Oh, so you can use both sides.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So someone asked about on the rose, where are the settings?
The settings are located, hold on the very back. Is, I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but it is a button right here. And let's see, hold on. It'll come on, it'll be yellow. It'll be just like this.
Okay.
And that's on one. You probably can't hear it, but like I said, the first 3 settings are just straight solid vibration, and it intensifies. I bypassed all 1 and 2 and went straight to 3 because that ended up being my favorite. And I worked my way up to that. I will say that.
Okay. You didn't just jump to 3.
I didn't just jump to it.
No,
so.
Okay.
Well, can you jump to 3?
No, she said you gotta work your way up to it.
You gotta work your way up. You can jump to it if you want to, and just experiment if you like. But
don't do it. You need to have 9.
Don't do it if you're not prepared for it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the levels just go up from there, and the vibration just goes up from there. But just make sure that it's fully charged, because you're gonna enjoy yourself.
Okay. So
you get mad if its battery go down.
So let me can you turn it on? Let me hear what 3 sounds like.
Let me see if I can do it. Hold on. 1, 2.
I hear it.
3. You guys can hear it. That's
Can I see the middle? Can I see the middle?
It's not the tongue.
It's not the tongue version.
This is the sucking.
It's the suction version.
Yeah.
So
close your mouth. Close your mouth.
It's sucking and vibrating.
She's talking to me. Close your mouth.
Ma'am, it will.
Oh, good. Shani says she's taking notes. Shani, we're gonna need you to send the notes out for the class.
Can you put your finger on it? Let me see if it do anything.
I don't know my finger.
You ain't gonna be able to see that.
It probably won't do anything. You probably won't be able to see it. You're not gonna be able to see it.
You're not gonna be able to see what it does.
Like if I had water or something, no, I'm too close to my laptop. But it is waterproof.
Yeah, yes, I read that.
It is waterproof.
It is.
Girl, I'm scared I go comatose.
Oh my God. You'll be all right. So how long have you had yours?
I've had it for a couple of months, actually.
Okay. So like I said, my girlfriend, her boyfriend, he gets jealous of it now. He bought hers. So now he she reaches for it now more than she reached for him.
Yeah.
Well, he just need to just come on and say, well, hold on, baby.
Yeah.
You got to make it interesting. If he bought it, he ought to just join the party. That's all I can say.
Exactly.
Yes.
You can't get jealous of it if you're deciding to invite that type of thing into your relationship. I've been married for almost 15 years in May. So we're just in that space of exploring. So why not just
That's what it's about.
It is.
Yes.
Now that you got it, right? Now that you have it, can you see yourself being without it?
Yeah.
She's not addicted to it.
Not addicted to it. Not like that. Now, I know some people are, and I think that's the issue that some people run into when it comes to sex toys. They think that it will replace their significant other. You got to balance
it. It doesn't replace the real thing.
No.
For some people, it does, and that's all they want. And it depends, like I said, the level of.
If he can't do it, then it is going to replace it. If he can't do it.
Well, no, because it depends on what you and I have had this conversation before about what your favorite part is. You know what my favorite part is, so that's not going to be the same with the toy as it is with the human. So for me, he can't be replaced. No, but we can add some fun.
No, it'll add some fun, definitely.
You can add fun to it.
Look, we can add some fun.
His tongue and his finger gonna get tied. So now, if you use the toy in the place of that after he ain't got tied.
He catch
you know
a break.
What I'm saying? And y'all still doing that, and then you still wanna, then you pull out, you pull out the toy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But they shouldn't be. It's like you said, you can't replace the real deal.
No.
The toy, like you said, it's about exploring. That's all it is. Right. Not to take away the man, make the man feel less of a man or nothing like that.
So, what other types of things would you suggest? Because another thing that I was interested in, and I like my aunt's on here. Hey auntie. She says, I see y'all. I'm talking about, I'm repeating what you and mama said. So, the other thing that I was interested in, I like the role play like thing. So I saw this thing that came up, and it was called Bed, I think. Have you heard about that? And it's supposed, so it's not like Kama Sutra, but it's supposed to give you like different types of like scenarios and things like that. Have you heard of that?
Is it like a card game, or is it like the straps that you attach and things like that?
Oh no, we
straps. If it's straps involved, I'm doing the strapping.
We hadn't got to the straps yet. Now, that's a whole new level.
No, it's.
I'm just saying.
I don't mean that strap type of attach. Not that one. Not that one. No, not that one. I had to catch on to what she was saying. Yeah, no, not that one. I mean the kind that you're sticking under the bed and you're tying the person down. That type of situation. That's what I'm saying.
I'm going to tie them.
Okay, well then, yeah.
Yeah.
I can go for that.
You can go for what? You can
that
go for the
scares
straps.
me. I'm sorry.
You can go for the straps.
I could go for being tied down.
No.
Okay.
No.
I can't. That was
I need to be free.
That one scares me.
I kind of feel like them on that to a degree. It took me a minute to get used to that. And then the whole, when you get blindfolded, I get major anxiety with that. Yeah. But I had to trick myself into a degree and just do, like she said, a role play type of imagery type of situation. That's what helped me relax. It's not for everybody. It's not for the faint at heart. You got to be prepared for that, especially if you add things like this and other types of things into the situation.
That's what I'm saying. See, that's what I'm saying. I want to be tied down. Just let him do what he do. I'm just because if you trust your partner,
right?
You know what I'm saying,
right?
So.
And that's what it's
I got control issues. I need to go to therapy.
I don't have no control issues when it comes to the bedroom. I let the man do the leading in that area.
No, but to tie me down, I'm like, no. Suppose I want to get up.
But if you trust him, you know.
I trust him, but
not everybody is on that level to want to.
But you know what? Some parts of that can be like arousing and. It can be a turn on because you don't know what's gonna happen next.
Right.
But you have to, it's also making you like very vulnerable.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. See, I told you I'm a control freak. So
you
know me.
Even in the bedroom, you gotta be the control freak.
Jill say I'm not having it.
She said I'm not.
Jill say I'm not having it.
I gotta be the one.
No, so like I said before, the rabbit. I went and got that with my girlfriend.
Nice.
Huh?
Vanessa said the swing is nice.
The swing.
Oh, Vanessa, that sounds fun. Wait, where Vanessa at? That sounds like fun. Oh, Vandessa. That sounds like
Vandessa. I will never look at you the same again.
She said 40 shades of choke.
No, 40 shades of that's 50 shades of gray type thing. Now, okay, so that movie, okay, when I read the book didn't do nothing for me. But that movie had me all kinds of messed up. I mean, the dominatrix type thing.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, now I wouldn't want it done to me, but I thought, I was like, okay, I could do it to somebody.
I had issues with them giving that book so much recognition because when Zane came out,
I was just about to mention her.
They her being this black woman and writing erotic, and they gave her
kind of shamed her.
Yeah,
this white woman came and wrote this. I was like, wait a minute, Zane been doing this.
Zane been doing that.
Yeah. But y'all now all of a sudden y'all giving her all this. I'm just gonna tell y'all, I didn't read it and I didn't watch the movie because it was nothing against her.
You was
just that I wasn't interested because I just felt like they did Zane. They dogged Zane.
Right.
Right.
Let me tell you something. I have never got through a Zane book. I can't even get to chapter 1.
Oh my gosh.
That Zane had you crazy too.
Zane would have you. Yes, Zane would have you want to reenact some of that stuff. You're like,
yes,
she did.
Yeah,
yes, she did.
Ooh, see, every time I talk about sex, I get high. Every time.
Yes, Derek Dickey. Oh yes, Derek Dickey. She said Derek Dickey books are good too.
Jerome Eric Dickey. Is that who they're talking about?
Dickey. I thought that's what. Books.
It's Jerome Eric. He passed away too. That little short brother, he had imagination, okay?
Didn't he?
Oh, girl.
Yes. She said.
Now, let me tell you something. I was a little late. In one of Carl Weber's books is where I learned about squirting. I said, what? Squirt? What?
you learned about it where?
You do, and it does what? And it what? I'm like, okay, I need to experience that.
Oh, but they said that Rose can take you there.
Yes, it can.
But then I was told, but see, in my mind, the squirt was something different. I was told actually the squirt is actually urine. Anybody?
What?
I don't think it is.
The squirt is actually
a lot of people say it is, but they say it's actually not.
Or is it a mixture of both?
No, it's not. It's I saw a female doctor demonstrate it or say that it's a part of the women's ejaculation. It's not urine. It's what's behind the clitoris. It's something. Right. It's a term for it. I don't know what it is, but it's a part of the woman's
Greg must be a once in a lifetime.
Girl, let me tell you, if that is the way that it's saying it is, I think I've been backed up for 20-some years because I never seen that man.
Yeah, me too. I'm with you on that.
I never seen it. I might be clogged up.
You know what? No man has ever, and I said some bomb, good sex.
Some good.
Ain't no man ever made me do that until I got a toy.
I have.
Oh, wow.
I have.
So do you have without a toy or without a toy?
Without a toy.
Okay.
I think something wrong with me.
See, he probably knew the spot. You see, this is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Some of them don't know the spot to make you squirt.
Right.
Some men do.
Her flyness says that it comes from the skin glands.
Yeah.
I want to teach her flyness because, honey, I haven't even heard of the skin glands.
Yeah, it's somewhere. So it's not.
I will drop down your flyness. If you want to get up and explain what it is, I don't mind getting down because, girl, I don't know nothing. I'm just living.
Oh my goodness. So if you want to come on, I'm putting the link.
I'm gonna drop down.
Wait a minute, Lisa said she don't have a skin gland. Lisa, I must not have one either.
You all have it. You have it.
I thought for a long time I didn't have it, but she actually did.
You do.
It's just about them finding that spot. And once they hit that certain spot, it just goes.
It does.
Girl. Listen, let me just say this to y'all real quick before the other person come on. I never ever, like I said, I never experienced that with the man, right?
Right.
Wasn't until I got a toy. After I got the toy and I did that, then I was able to tell him
what to do.
Yeah.
What to do.
See what? Then I was able to tell him where to. And then I did that with him. But before that, it never happened. Because when I would be in these groups and the girl, they would talk about squirting. I'm like, what is that? Because I had never experienced that.
Because you'd be like, what the what?
Right. I was like, squirting? What is squirting?
Somebody would be like, what the hell's my squirt?
Toy. So the first toy I got was the bullet. That little silver bullet.
Yeah.
And it has the controls on it.
Right.
And baby, that thing blew my mind. Okay? So that's when I was up trying to get them toys out of Christopher Toys in the toy box.
No,
After I did that, and then I got with my guy, I was in a relationship, then that happened. But because he didn't know, I didn't know. So sometimes that's why you need a little extra something to help you get, you know.
Hold on, CC, because I want to talk to Lisa because Lisa says that she would be ashamed if she did that with a man. But why, sis?
Why?
No. Be comfortable.
A lot of men like it more than you think.
With
yes, they do.
Yeah,
a lot of
people it can also
when they get there.
Yes, and it's also like a notch in their collar, you know.
Yes.
Yeah.
They feel accomplished for whatever.
Exactly.
He definitely ain't gonna make you feel shame, baby. He gonna be like,
okay. He's gonna
encourage you.
Vandessa said some women do it so hard it looks like their water broke in labor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Because that's why they were saying with the rolls, you need to have a towel.
You need to have at least
two. Remember two.
Me too.
Yeah.
You need to line.
She said, I'm a 2-towel girl.
You need to line that bed. You might need some plastic down there. You mess the damn sheets up.
Oh my goodness. My sheets will be messed up. He wet too.
Yes, Cassandra, they do.
Crazy.
But she should not feel ashamed.
Don't feel ashamed.
No, there's no shame when it comes to sex and what you experience with your significant other. That's a part of it.
Yeah.
Or if you experience it by yourself. Because please believe. Don't be ashamed about it.
No.
And go into the little shop, see what they have. Shawnee, she said put the bullet on the list too.
Yeah, the bullet. It's a silver bullet, and it's got down.
I got a bullet we was in a bridal shower, and that was the gag gift. I got a bullet. That was my first toy.
That's how I got mine at a sex toy.
A sex
toy.
That was my first toy. And then I went to the rabbit and almost lost my mind. And
I told you that rabbit didn't do nothing for me. I wanted to take it back.
You need the bullet. Try the bullet.
I'm gonna try the bullet, and I'm gonna get my rose. But Miss Lady O, what other things to do so since some of our viewers here, they beginners, so we don't need everybody in the hospital at once, clogging up the hospital because they doors. We need to start them out slow. So what is something that you could suggest to that we can introduce them so they can, begin to explore themselves and try to figure out what they like?
I would say it's just basically a simple vibrator. That's the easiest way to start off. Just introduce yourself to it. And the best way is to explore with yourself. Mm-hmm. That way you know what you like. And you can tell your partner what you like and what you don't like. Right. So they won't be, all over the place. You won't be all over the place. Get yourself comfortable with it first and foremost. One of the things that I learned in the class that I was in recently, it was Bisexual Essentials. She was giving away free classes in February. It was mouth class.
Mouth class.
Come on, Juani.
She on Instagram. What's her name?
Sexual Essentials.
Sexual. Put that on the list.
Yeah, I need to go over there. It's called Sexual
Essentials.
Essentials.
All right, I got it.
Yes. She did I'm gonna keep it clean on that part though. She did a D writing class.
A riding class.
Okay.
A riding class.
Okay.
Because a lot of people yes, a lot of people were actually doing it wrong.
Really?
Really?
It's not a humping motion, it's actually several different ways.
It's a
eight. And most people think you're only using just that bottom half. It's a whole motion in the ocean type of situation.
Right.
Wow.
What else did she do?
Figure 8 move. That's the best way to go, to figure 8.
Yes.
Come on, Steph.
Girl, I love
I can't remember the last class. Oh wow. But she did it. She gave them. They're like usually the classes she makes you pay for, but she was being generous for the month of February, and she gave them free on her Patreon page.
Oh wow!
So I can't remember what the last one was, but it was informative. It was something different. It made me want to step my game up, so to speak.
Okay.
And a lot of times we can get. It's not just if you're feeling embarrassed about your sexuality just in general. It's a lot of people don't take the time to do self-care. That's step one. I would honestly say love on yourself, love you first and foremost.
Right.
Treat yourself like you want to be treated.
Exactly. Right. Girl, say that again.
Come on, Miss Lady.
Treat yourself like you want to be treated. Because when you know what you like, you know what you love, you can express that to your significant other.
Exactly.
Yes.
And you won't feel like you're lacking anything.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
So that was one of the insightful things that I learned. But start with the vibrator. And if you're feeling adventurous enough to figure out where that said spot is to get you there, make sure it has that clitoral. It's kind of like they have ones with the little rabbits that's attached to it. I don't like them personally because I don't feel like they do nothing. But that's
what Juani said. That's what Juani said.
It didn't do nothing for me. It was a waste of money.
That's how I felt. It didn't do anything. Different strokes for different folks.
Get the bullet.
Look, I did the rabbit that had the ears, and then you put it on each side of it while the other one's in there and they vibrate. Yeah.
It didn't do anything for me. It didn't trigger me whatsoever. I was completely turned off from that one. But I would say get one that has a suction feature on it. And like I said, eBay is the best place to experiment with that.
So Juani said, explain the figure 8 thingy again.
Stephanie. The figure.
It's just when you're on top, you make your body go like you're making a figure 8.
The figure 8.
You just go on a figure 8.
So do you start at the top of the 8 or the bottom of the 8?
It's all depends on
how you
depends on you.
It depends on how you write, how you do your. Now, if you do 2 zeros, you don't have a problem.
Now,
I'm sorry, y'all.
I just look. I stopped. Every time they request that, I had a document already written out. If you want me to ride with all these thunder thighs and all of this stomach, you must sign on the dotted line.
Because if you die, you
have
die.
a heart attack, I won't be responsible.
I can't.
I do not ride because I got too many thighs, hips, thighs, ass, stomach, and I am not trying to kill nobody. And I be like, sign this, because if you have a heart attack and something happened to you, your family not gonna come sue me. I'm gonna tell you, this is what he wanted.
This is what he wanted.
On you, because I told you. I'm serious. position. Never. They be like, come on. I'm like, okay.
Juani, I think this is the one you're talking about that actually has the tongue on top of it, actually. Let me see if I can get it to come up. Hold on. This one.
Yeah.
That's the one you're talking about.
Yes. Mm-hmm. They've got one that's got the attachment too, along with the tongue.
Yeah.
Lily Pat said he died happy.
Yeah.
Or get you a freak and let them teach your baby. Yes.
Biology said, she said, how did daddy die? On top of me.
I can't. Y'all are crazy.
She said under me.
Under me.
Under.
So the other thing is, this is such a great conversation because you should have seen our faces, Miss Lady O. We was like, what?
Yeah. And at the speed, girl, Lady O, when you see the speed of the tongue, girl, I think somebody has a video.
I've seen the video of it. I've seen
that thing, girl. I said that's gonna put somebody in a coma.
It just might.
That thing ain't playing.
If you're not ready for it, it's just
Yeah.
I think it's one of those things you have to build up to.
Yeah, some of them you do have to build up your intensity level to actually. And what I've also learned on this, not all are created the same.
Right.
The level of vibration is totally different. I've had some that are like, that's it, and then some that are like all the way. So you just have to find what works for you at the end of the day.
Okay.
That's one thing that I've learned on this explorative, so to speak, journey, I guess you could say.
So how long have you been exploring?
For a couple of years. It got more intense, I would say, before Christmas.
Oh, because we was locked down?
No, last Christmas, not.
Oh, okay.
not pandemic Christmas. Not pandemic Christmas.
She said she got a box of them.
So it's been a built up situation. So, but one of them I would say that they could start off with, so you could kind of learn a little bit. I don't know if my phone can show it all right, but
I see it.
Okay, so this one is the wireless G-spot vibrator. Mm-hmm. And this is on eBay. It's only $13.
Oh, $13, y'all.
$13, $12.99. So basically, the top half you would put on your clitoris, and then the other half can actually go in. And the combination that it gives you, the intensity level, is the thing. That's why I said you have to work your way up to it. And the only thing that I will say about the clitoral portion of it, make sure it's in the right spot for you.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yeah.
For the reasons
you put it there where it lands.
You don't just put it there. Don't just lay it there. Actually make sure it's in position for you so you get the best reaction that you want. So you can have those type of moments.
Okay, so wait a minute. I just had a wild thought. Well, it's not a wild thought, but okay. So is anybody pierced or thought about piercing or?
No, I never thought about piercing.
No.
What you mean, your genitals?
Yes.
Yeah.
But that extra sensation, I get where you're going with it though.
I have a girlfriend that is.
Oh, Jill, look at Jill. Jill's like, yeah.
Yeah, look at Jill.
That right there, that
I got where you were going with.
Seems painful.
I think that one
it's let me tell you something. It's not as bad as what's this little piece right here?
On the ear.
Girl, this is worse than that.
Really?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, so you had it done?
So you got it?
She said I ain't saying, but I'm saying.
Oh.
She said if you know, you know.
Really.
All right, Phil.
See?
All right.
Now we know.
Hello.
Don't
let Miss B. I have to fan myself too on that one. I can only imagine with the role situation.
Girl,
and
that's what I was thinking. That's what I was, girl.
It was. I bet you it would intensify it.
Because
I bet you
that already, you know. You know, so you add that. Oh my God. Somebody gonna have to come.
You might be in the hospital.
You might be in the hospital.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
But Miss Lady O, have you seen the one? It's the vibrator, and it's supposed to be really like a penis. It's supposed to move in and out. Have you seen?
I've seen those.
It's like $200 for that one. I'm gonna go over there and search on for it. Now that you had told me the eBay seller, I'll be over there.
Wait a minute. So what? It's on a what?
So it's like it's a vibrator, but you know how when you have sex, how it goes.
Yes.
Yeah.
This
it does it by itself.
Well, you press the button and then it do what it do.
Well, there's that one, and then, like I said, Sexual Essentials. She showed a whole lot. She actually has a connection with the lady that's, I think her name is Boudoir Noir. I believe it's a sex shop, and it's y'all. When I say it's levels to this, it is levels to this. So when she mentioned the one to where it goes in, there is one that is like that, and then it's one that's automatic. That's way out there.
I'll be over there. I'll be over there on that channel.
Okay.
I'm getting that.
It's a lot of stuff that I knew nothing about, but it's like I said, you would never know unless you go exploring it. You wouldn't know it.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute.
We have a sex toy shop here in Chicago up north called the Tulip, and they had it in there in the store. And me and my girlfriend, we was all at work. We weren't supposed to be in that store at all. We supposed to be over there dumping them garbage cans, but we was up there in that toy store, and the lady was giving us the demonstration of that one, girl. And that one was off the chain.
And it's called
I believe it.
Yeah, she was like, it's like $200. I'm like,
yeah, some of them are expensive.
Yeah, some of them are expensive. Some of them go into the thousands range.
Yeah,
it gets expensive. It gets expensive.
Well, what y'all think about a dildo, though? Anybody tried a dildo? I've never tried that.
So no.
Well, okay, I'm confused now.
Because I thought all of them were called that.
Because all the vibrators was called
that. Dildos are just the ones that are rubber that don't move.
That dildo is just you just get on it and you do your thing on the dildo. It don't have no it's not battery operated. It's not plugged into the wall. It's just a big old penis.
See, I thought they were vibrating.
Okay, yes.
And see, Shani brought up a good point. She said they have a special kind of cleaner for your toys because I did see on somebody's show that you can, give yourself some infections and stuff without properly cleaning them.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, okay.
It's a spray you can spray on them and it cleans them.
Yeah, see, I've never used, that's one thing I never have experienced was using a dildo. But I was dumping somebody garbage and somebody had bought one and it was called the Black Master something. Girl, that thing was
the one with one on each end.
Huh?
Is that the one with a head on
the double one?
Yeah, it was big.
Yeah, I had one of those.
What you do with that?
Everything and anything you want to.
Johnny, you funny.
Oh my goodness.
There are no limits to that. I will say that.
Are you talking about the two-headed one?
Yeah.
Ronnie?
Yeah.
Ronnie, I think that's for our sisters that love sisters.
I heard. That's what it's for.
That's what I thought. Now I could be wrong. I don't know.
It is. It can be used for sisters who like sisters, but mine was a gift. And it had two heads, one on each end. It was black and it was really thick.
Shani is crazy.
So what is that? So Stephanie, that's like a dildo, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And you can stick it on the bed head.
What?
Now, girl, my college day.
I want you to stick it on the bed head or the wall.
No, they have some like that, but that one was just mainly
the double one. You can't do that. There's two heads on the end.
Yeah.
Oh my.
That sounds like a job.
You guys, I have gone to school today, I thought I was gonna alert y'all, but this Lady O came on and alerted all of us.
Yeah.
Honey, Lady O has taken us all to school.
She has
I went to school myself.
Oh my goodness.
I'm sure gonna be over on Sexual Essentials tonight. I know that much.
I think her account just went up. We all
okay. I'm gonna have to let her know.
Yeah. So she gonna have some new followers. I'm
gonna have to let her know because she does actually have a Patreon as well, and it's 2 different levels. It's the $10 a month, and that's just basic, and 15 gives you all the full access to her VIP, her close friends on Instagram, and as well as it's like a whole catalog of videos for all types of stuff.
I might have to go over there and join.
It's informative. It really is. At first I was like, I don't know about all that, but it's actually informative. You take from it what you can use. I will say that.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go find her on Patreon.
So you've incorporated a lot of the things that you've seen over there, and okay,
and it all benefits my husband at the end of the day.
Exactly. That's like
I'm trying to get a husband, so I'm going on there.
Girl, hush! I can't. I can't with you. Can't. So this is the other thing, like porn.
From my aunt.
What about porn? What y'all think? I know that's a kid.
I don't know.
That's my son walking past.
Oh, okay. I was like, oh,
look, all I just heard was a deep voice. I'm like,
yes, he will be 14. So yeah,
sounds like my baby. He's 14. His voice is changing, girl. It
is.
So wait, somebody said Bedroom Candy got some nice bed toys too. I don't know.
I think I went on her site when she first started, but I haven't been back on there.
Yeah, I don't frequent her site like that.
No, me neither.
So your question was about porn, girl?
Yes, porn. What y'all think about porn?
I ain't had sex with all them men on there.
You said you had
porn.
I think it needs to have a plot if I'm going to watch it.
Yes.
I have a plot. I don't just want to see you just,
I don't want to get on there and see it. I don't want to see that. I want to get a storyline.
Exactly.
Get into it.
Exactly.
To work out.
Yes, exactly. And okay, but then but there's levels. So Mr. B watches the porn type. I like the the plot and all that.
Yeah.
Mailman coming to the door.
Yes.
I like all that.
Say I got some mail for you, ma'am.
Yes, but I like it
now.
But I like it clean. But he liked the spitting type porn. And my girlfriend likes that too. So
spitting?
I was like, when they spit on stuff and they didn't get down from deep in here.
That's a yeast infection.
Look, I'm clutching my feathers. Got me clutching my feathers. Oh my.
I like it nasty, but I don't like to spit because I don't like to be spit on. So I can't watch somebody spit on somebody else. But I don't have time for a plot because y'all got to remember I got a teenager. So I never know when he's gonna pop up and pop into the room. So usually when I watch porn, it's early in the morning when he sleep. So what I do, I fast forward.
That's the whole story.
I want to get to the bang, 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 and then that's it. I ain't got time to watch no plot. The plot is too long.
Well, wait till he's not home. Wait till he's spending the night with Granny.
Let's go on.
Okay. Oh my goodness. I just can't.
Time for that.
But Deidre said a man in any uniform. Yes, girl. Any uniform.
That spitting is just a yeast infection waiting to happen.
Girl, because it seems like it comes from deep in their soul.
I can't. That's just a yeast infection. I know.
That sounds so gross. That would make me punch somebody in the throat.
Yeah. Okay, bye.
Girl.
I missed it. What y'all saying? What's about a yeast infection?
The spitting is a yeast infection waiting to happen. I can't.
Y'all are
I think I just look like Jay in headlights. I don't know nothing.
Oh my goodness. She says y'all got it going on over there. Girl. Y'all, I know. V has nothing to.
Johnny said, "Just get to the good part."
Yes.
That's what I'm saying.
Because I don't like porn. I might have seen porn once in my whole life. I don't like porn.
Vanessa said nothing is going in my mouth but food.
Vandessa.
Don't be quiet.
Oh my goodness. Shorty says, I'm with Cece. Just get on with it. I know that's right. I need a plot though.
Yes.
Ain't nobody got time for all that.
Yes, you do.
No.
Wait till his grannies.
Cassandra says she's too much of a romantic. Porn doesn't do anything for her. I don't know.
If I pay $1,000, it's better tell me when I'm done. Oh,
$1,000 for what, baby girl? What?
Talking about a toy, I guess.
What kind of toy?
For the toy. Remember, she said it was one of the toys that can be $1,000.
Yeah.
I'm with you on that right there.
Oh my goodness! I'm gonna need y'all to use y'all imagination.
Yeah, imagination. Story plot gets you to it and brings you to the boil.
Yes.
Come on.
If I want a plot, I can go read an erotic novel. When I watch porn, I want to see sex, humping, sex, and that's it.
No, that's just so no. That doesn't even excite me.
Y'all got more time on y'all hands than I do. You know, I'm trying to get the boy up to go to school. I need to watch porn. I need them to get to it. Rip the panties off. Slide the panties to the side. Let's go. Let's get it on. Come on. I ain't got time.
You know what? I can't. I just can't.
Okay, here's the question. Here's the question. Does anyone in here do anal?
I saw that question.
Have you ever tried it?
Yes.
Tried it. Did you like it? Have you tried it? Did you like it?
No.
Who said no?
I said I did.
Oh, you did?
I said no.
Oh, he said no.
We got a no and a
yay.
yay.
Liked it because he knew what he was doing.
Yes.
And he took his time.
Yes.
And he wasn't rushing. Yes. And he wasn't trying to get the whole thing up there all the way to my colon.
Thank you.
So, you know, it was just the way that it was just the way that he did it.
Right.
Let me say this.
Wait a minute, let me just say this. You got to use lubrication.
Yes.
Right.
You know, you got to use lubes. And it's not something that I would say to do all the time.
Yeah.
But I would say that it depends on what the mood is.
Right.
And you got to be in position, the right position to do it.
Everybody has a different position.
Yeah.
Some on their side, some on their knees, some on their back. You have to find your position.
And you have to really trust him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got to trust the person that you're doing it with. And he really got to take his time in doing, knowing what he's doing. And then to stimulate
some other things while he's going there. Yes, ma'am.
I think I got a Charlie horse in my leg listening to that.
Or to get you, or take your mind off of what he's doing. So that's where the sex toys come in.
There you go.
That's where him rubbing, you know, the clitoris and all of that, so that you're not concentrating so much on
thinking it's going to hurt.
This is where your imagination can kick in.
Right.
Okay, Jill,
what?
I've had a couple of friends. See, all you got to do is tell me an experience that you've had. I'm going to file that. That's a mental note. And I'm going to keep that and bring it to the forefront. Now, I've had a couple of friends to say that afterwards, a day or so, it was hard to control some bile issues. Now, I can't be walking around pooping on myself. You know,
if they had a problem with bile after it, that means that man went too deep in them and he was too big to go that deep.
See,
how are you gonna find out?
You can't sit there and let them do the same thing. When they have something that big to go in the front, you can't let them put all that in the back. Sometimes you have to start off with just maybe a third of it. You can't take that whole 9 in the back. That's retarded. You take.
Look at Jill.
That's why
Jill, we have the same face here.
That's why I said it's got to be the just the head,
right?
Just
a little bit past the head, and that's it.
Yes, that's it. That's all you need. A little
bit more,
and that's it. Now, if you want to take it more, that's up on you. But for them to have that problem afterward, they let him go too deep.
Girl, because you can't be walking around in bowels just all loose. Just you can't control it. That ain't cute.
That her eyes was burning, but she likes it now.
Girl, your eyes.
Her eyes were burning. All right. Oh my
girl, Nick said if you got hemorrhoids, don't play around. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Yes.
Yeah, that's why I said you got to know.
Some positions make you looser there.
Oh, if you have hemorrhoids, don't do it. Okay.
On what position you do to get to the anal point. Sometimes a little control can make you looser there, where it would be easier for him to put the lubricant on and slide in. Some people, it's about them touching the breast for them to get loose anally for them to slide in.
For your breast?
Some women prefer you to mess with their nipples.
Oh,
girl, look, I'm not that girl.
Because I don't have no sensation there. That does nothing for me.
The stimulation on the nipples, and it makes the anal
them damn plots and them porn and get to the damn sex, and y'all see what the hell we talking about.
I need a plot, okay?
I need a plot.
And some women prefer you to do oral sex on them first, and then that loosens them up anally, and it's easier to get the lubricant and slide in after oral sex. You have to find your own way that makes it easier for you. Some people can't take it on their knees, they can only take it on their side. Some can take it on their backs with their legs up, it makes it easier. It depends on you.
Right. But
you have to find which way is easier for you.
Don't go in there trying to be no cowgirl, trying to
riding it is pretty good too.
Oh my!
You can do it that way, but you have to. It's just
you have to build up to that one.
Yeah,
obviously.
But
you
it's just
can't
like
on it. No, baby, you will jump through the ceiling trying to do that.
Yeah, but it's like what Miss Lady O said about the rows, the vibrator.
Build
levels.
You have to. It's levels to it.
It's levels.
It's levels.
And another
V, are you okay?
V is not okay. V is not okay.
And another thing too, if you wanna experiment that, tell him to use his fingers, his thumb to
get you
start stimulating that area.
It takes steps, baby steps. You can even get you that small skinny vibrator and use it there first to see if
they got a skinny one.
Yeah, they have skinny ones that are about this wide. They have skinny ones.
But let me ask you a question. Would you save yourself to do that with a husband, or you'll do that with a boyfriend?
Oh, girl, I didn't. I do it with my husband.
Mm-hmm.
My ex-husband was scared to try everything. He was scared to do anything. But my husband, if I say I want to try it, he's willing to try it.
Okay. I've done that. Okay. I've done that with two guys, and I was in a relationship with them. I feel like this. Sex is sex. I'm not saving nothing for marriage. If that's the case, then I need to not be having sex, period. I need to just be celibate until I get married and not have sex at all. If I'm gonna have sex, I'm gonna have sex. I'm not gonna be holding back, or I'm not gonna do a blowjob because I'm not married, or I'm not gonna do this. Whatever the mood is at that particular time that we getting down, I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna flow with it. I ain't saving. What am I gonna save it for? I ain't gonna give it to everybody. I ain't giving it to everybody now. But if I'm in a relationship with you and we having great sex, we gonna have sex.
Yeah.
Yep, girl.
But that can't be just a part of your.
I dated before my husband. We did, and it was like, baby steps to get me there.
Mm-hmm.
And we did, and I was okay with it. Now, my husband, he, we experiment.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't another way to say it. We grown.
Yes.
I'm 54. So we experiment. If we see something like, oh, I'm gonna try that, we attempt to.
Mm-hmm.
Because what goes on in our room is in our room.
Yes, that's exactly.
Yeah. And if I want to be the freak of the week one night, then I'm gonna swing from the chandelier. Hello, I'm swinging from the chandelier.
Swing, girl, swing.
Whatever is in that time and that mood, whatever goes on, goes on. If we want to try something new, we try something new. If we want to step up our game on something old, then we step up our game on something old. It's all about the excitement.
I have to know that I am sexually compatible with you before I say I do. Yes. I have to know that you open-minded.
I don't want to get in another relationship where you telling me you all this and you get there and you this doggone big.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, bad.
I'm mad as hell.
All the time.
You thinking, oh, you going. I'm like, wait a minute. He started?
Yeah. I can't.
And then you squeeze tight to see maybe I'm too loose and squeeze.
Yes.
And you don't feel nothing. Now, see, no, we can't do that.
I heard a spiritual. It said, "Deliver me, oh Lord." I heard another one. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming to carry me home.
Girl, we ain't that
I think I'm getting another one. He that believeth have an everlasting life.
Oh my goodness,
girl, crazy.
Girl.
I think there's more in my head.
Girl, look, y'all done made me put my hair up, take my earrings off.
Girl, okay, yes, get comfortable. Now, let's see. Now,
look, I had the full talk with my daughter, and she asked questions, and I answered them. Because I did not want her going out into the world and being dumbfounded like I was. My mother did not want to tell me anything. She gave me a nursing book and told me to read. Okay? I don't want my daughter to go out there and be dumb.
That's why I thank the Lord for my sisters. I wore them out. Two of them, I wore them out.
I want her to be able to ask me questions. She is 34 now. And she'll say, Mama, you know what? This, that, and the other. And I go, yeah, if you do this. She go, really? And I go, yeah. And then she go on with her fiance. My sister, I've talked to her. I've talked to other girlfriends where they ask.
Thank you, Miss Lady-O.
Yes, we enjoyed you. I wish you'd come back.
Yeah, I wish you'd come back too.
We ask questions, and if they said, okay, I had one friend told me that she didn't know what we got out of sex because she didn't enjoy it. And I said, okay,
so
what
she
did
never
you
had
do?
An orgasm.
And she said, all she do is lay there and he pick her leg up and pick her leg up. I said, okay, wait.
My.
I said, I'm going to tell you something to do. You try this and you come back next time and tell me what you thought about it. I said, when you there, put your feet on the bed and, bend your knees. I said, and while he's there, move your butt in the figure 8. Just move your
like
butt
number 8, don't you?
Yes, she does. She does.
Good,
she's a skater.
I told her, move her butt in the figure 8 and then tell me what you thought. She called me back the next day. Give me something else, girl. Give me something else. So I told her the next step is for you to get on top and ride. And she said, I don't think I can do that. So I told her how to lean and be able to handle it leaning. And eventually you can sit full throttle. Girl, now she said, girl, I got my cowboy hat and boots on. I'm ready to go.
Oh my God. I am done.
But a lot of women are, sexually frustrated.
Yes.
Because they are sexually inhibited.
Yes.
Meaning that they have all of these rules, about sex. I can't do this.
You can't like
do that.
It. You can't do this. You can't do all. You can't
be aggressive.
You can't get it from the back. You can't. The man has to be the one doing everything.
A man wants you to be a freak
and
a hoe in the bedroom.
Yes. I agree with you, Vandessa.
So you don't. I mean, all these.
If you don't,
I'm gonna wait.
Somebody else will.
I ain't waiting nothing. I need to know what you can do. Because if you can't do what I like, we can't do it.
We're gonna have problems, huh?
Ain't no need. If you come at me with a 4-inch, you can say bye.
Oh my!
I can't.
I'd be like,
well, hold on, Stephanie. Hold on. Now, if they got some girth, I might be able to work with you.
You couldn't climb this mountain and you ain't got the rope. Why you?
Hello,
girl, hush.
Hello,
girl, please,
honey. I can't.
Oh my gosh!
He was going and thought he was doing something. Talking about, you like that, baby, don't you? You like it, and I'm like, he started.
Oh my!
And I had to stop him and say, look. And I got dressed and I said, this is not working, sweetheart. I don't feel you. I'm sorry.
Exactly, because
I don't know what other women have told you, but I can't feel you. And if I can't feel you on top, something is definitely wrong.
Well, here's one for you.
You hurt that man's feelings.
Girl, somebody needed to.
She said somebody needed to.
Here's one for you. When it's always these little pickle men that want to get it from the back, right?
Yeah.
And then you be doing it, and then you keep sliding back to try to reach their thrust, sliding back, and then the next thing you know, you're both standing up.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I can't.
She just need to stand it.
I can't.
Or you know the ones that really frustrate me? 3 pumps, they done.
Oh. I get, girl. Now see, that's a cuss out right there.
You mean 3 asthma pumps?
Share the link again.
Look, 1, 2, 3. He done.
Oh, asthma pump?
Yeah. He 1, 2, 3. He pump you 3 times. No asthma pump, crazy girl. He pump 3
mad
times.
as hell. As hard as it is to take this damn Spanx down, get this damn Spanx up.
She said, "Oh my goodness,
girl,
if you got to ask me, did I buy? Oh, okay, Cassandra. Okay. Oh my goodness, you guys are on one tonight. It seems. I mean, literally.
You know, guys, the audience. When I went down, I seen a lot of questions that was not answered. We're gonna get back to you. Hello?
Lady in the street.
Yes. Okay.
What were you saying,
What
V?
questions, V?
Someone asked if you will date interracial, like white or Asian.
We talked about it.
Yeah, we
talked about that.
Oh, okay. Where I was drunk.
What you drinking?
Oh my God! It says now this is the month, as I have heard, Stephanie. It is called a test drive. Girl, yes.
Oh yes.
Wait a minute, what I missed?
I'm going back and trying to see if we missed any questions more than we had earlier.
We'll do better next time. We'll have we'll have the secretary take the questions down.
Secretary.
All right. Here's one that says anything goes, but that to my mouth will never be a no.
What does that mean?
Will you ever do oral on your man?
Yeah.
When the highest anything goes.
If anything goes, then oral should be it. That's part of it.
That's something you have to enjoy doing as much as he enjoyed receiving it. If you don't enjoy
it, if you like the person a lot, if you like him a lot.
Wait a minute, guys.
If you don't like him, you ain't doing that.
What did you say?
I hear the I think we got bad weather. So hold on.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
It's a part of, I mean, I don't know.
I think it's part of it. I think that today that should be the norm.
But not if you're dating.
Well, when I was dating, I gotta really, really like you.
What's dating and what's in a relationship? Now, if you just dating and y'all haven't got to that point, then I can see you not doing that. Because dating is dating. Dating is like, you know, you going out on dates and you all haven't, got to that point.
Right.
So,
but I think if you would call yourself in a relationship that's been more than 6 to 9 months.
Yes, that's different. But if you, because I just have a thing. I was talking about this something similar with one of my girlfriends, and she was kind of seeing somebody, I guess, but with him, I guess because they dated, so they seeing other people. Yes. But she had a problem with when he was being oral sex. And so I was like, well, dang, because that was just like part of the routine. And I was like, well, but that can't be part of the routine because that was your first time together. So that's what you do. So is that just normal? That's how it is now?
Well, some do. It just depends. If you're not comfortable with that, you need to make that known in the beginning.
I guess.
Well, I don't know. I feel like this. Sex is
so.
Sex.
Hey guys, I hate to interrupt, but they're saying there's a tornado warning.
Okay.
So, baby girl, never go to the basement.
Okay, go.
Okay, love y'all.
Love you. Bye.
Oh no.
Oh. Oh goodness.
Hold up, I don't mean to laugh, but I remember I had a tornado here. I was in the window looking.
Yeah, we praying that you okay.
Yeah, we praying for you, girl. I'm gonna remove her. Okay, she's gone. Okay. Oh goodness.
Oh wow.
Yes, I hope everything is okay.
Yes.
Yeah. But what I was gonna say is that for me, if I like somebody and we started today and we have started, we got a good vibe, we got a good chemistry, we have dated, we have went out, and now we at the sex point. Mm-hmm. I'm not saying that I would necessarily do that the first time I had sex with them.
Right.
But what I am saying is that it's like what we talked about with anal, it's building up.
Okay.
Right. But I have to know that you freaky like me.
Right.
Now, if you got all these rules about sex, me and you are not going to work. We're not going to work because I need to know that you are not closed off and you're not closed-minded and that you're not willing to try things. If you're intimidated by sex toys, I don't want you. If you talking about, well, I kind of enjoy oral, but I don't enjoy oral, I already know you ain't going to satisfy me because you ain't going to be down there long enough for me to get what I need. You know what I'm saying? So there's the things that you have to talk about when you start seeing somebody. You got to know what's your level of what you enjoy with sex, and are you open-minded to try different things?
So
Lisa, take yourself to some pure area.
Having sex with them.
Lisa said she heard sirens, but the talk was too good.
Lisa, go and get in your basement, please.
You have conversation at the beginning when you first start talking about having sex with your partner. That's when you need to let them know what you want to do and what you don't want to do.
Right.
Yeah.
You don't want to go in the room and find out he ties people up and blindfold them on your first time. You need to know.
Right.
Yes, I agree with that.
Yeah.
Wait, someone had a question right here. Being with someone that can't have sex, what do you do?
Call on Jesus.
Girl, hush.
Okay.
What part of that? Do you know
that before? Is it from a medical issue why they can't?
Do he have money?
What does that have to
do with it, girl?
Yes.
You replace one with the other one.
My thing is, if he can't have sex and you meet him and he tell you he can't have sex, that's not the person that I can't be with that person.
So what about if he could write you a check for $1 million? Would you close your eyes?
Be hush.
I'm still gonna cheat because I need that D.
Is it the fact that maybe
he'll buy you a rose? He'll buy you a rose, and
I need the real thing.
If you've been together for a while and he has a medical issue that come up
that's different,
makes it do it like that where he can't, then that's something that you and him need to discuss. You need to bring in toys and more oral sex. That will make it come up. There are toys that he can wear to satisfy you. There are different things out there. There's even one I saw that tripped me out. It's one they can put on their head and has a thing here on their chin. While they doing you, this can be in you at the same time.
What?
Yeah.
Damn,
Yes.
Listen, I think they got too much time on their hand making stuff.
And it blew my mind. It's like a headgear.
I'm sure it did.
It has a headgear and it has one here. And while he's using his tongue, this part here is in you. So while he's doing this, you getting the same action. So there are different toys out there that you can get to stimulate you if they can't.
See?
Wait, but let me ask. This person said, Cece, I guess they say I need to know what level of freak you on because I'm bold. I will let him know I'm not the woman for me because some things I'm scared of. Well, see, here's the thing. I'm not the type of woman. I'm not inhibited about sex. Okay. When I say that I'm freaky, I mean I'm freaky for him, not freaky for bringing in other people. And I don't do threesomes. Never have. Never will.
No.
I don't.
That's
I ain't
trouble.
trying to have sex with a dog or a cat. You know, I ain't trying to do, off the wall type of stuff. My freak is. You need to match my freak, meaning that I need to know that when we are getting ready to take this thing to another level, that I don't want to hear about your rules and your stipulations. Because see, I got enough rules in my life. I got enough things of I can't do this, I got to do this, I got to follow the law, I got to, I don't want to want to have a dictatorship when it comes to sex with a man. That's what I'm saying. I want us to be free with each other, to explore things together, to enjoy each other. So if you got a lot of rules about, well, I can't do this, or I can't touch you here, I can't touch you there, or if you swear, I mean, one time I sweared on this guy, and he freaked out. I mean, he just went to a whole freak out. Oh my God, he was just, fuck you freaking out for?
Yeah.
So if you're gonna be, if that's how you are, I'm gonna be turned off.
Yeah.
So if the thing about there's some things you scared of, whatever you scared of, or whatever you don't feel comfortable with, or whatever you think is nasty, you shouldn't be doing it.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be doing it.
Okay, V, you said no, he's had this issue for years, but never told you about it. So was he taking Viagra or something?
But you can other things.
What a lot of people don't know is that when you take blood pressure medicine, it will make you not be able to perform sometimes. Blood pressure medicine has a big hold on a man's sex drive.
Yeah,
it is an issue. So if your man is taking blood pressure medicine, that can be the problem. Also, eating too much salt can be a problem. There are different things out there that people don't know. Sometimes the blue pill don't work, then he needs to go see a doctor.
They got Cialis. That's another another thing they can take.
If he's on blood pressure medicine, that's the issue. And then also too, another issue that would make it hard for a man to be able to blood pressure medicine and also kidney disease. Insulin, yes. Also, yes. You're right, love. Yes. Insulin and smoking can also
he has to be willing. But Stephanie and Juani, he has to be willing. If he does have some type of issue, he has to be willing.
Yes,
to say, I'm going to take Cialis, or I'm going to do the Viagra. He has to be willing. But when you get a man who just say, "No,
it ain't me. It ain't me. It's you that ain't turning me on." No, my nigga, that's not it. I'm sorry.
You like that's not it.
I'm sorry, that's not it, baby love.
Man who is addicted to pornography has a problem as well. Yes.
Because some of them they jack off too much, and when it comes time to be with a woman, they can't even get no feeling.
Yeah.
So it's different things that happen that make a man not be able to. And if you're in a marriage and it happens because of blood pressure, some health issue, that's something you two need to talk about. And if see a doctor if you need to, and have some other way of making this happen. Because there's too many toys out there for you to say, no, nothing's happening.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You got to do something.
It's something that's got to come up. Because if you don't, that means I'm going, while you at work, I'm going to lunch.
Girl, hush.
Where you going to lunch? Take me.
Girl.
Now, you don't want to go with me to lunch, honey.
No.
Where you going?
I'm with you
if there's no way, and you're not willing to get the help or find other ways to satisfy me because I'm not dead, I don't have an issue, I want to continue on. If you can't continue on with me and it's always an excuse, then if I go to lunch, don't say nothing.
Exactly.
So only lunch you want to go to? You're not going to go to dinner?
No, I'm just going to go to lunch.
Yeah, because basically you telling me to go cheat.
Yes.
And that's what I say about these women who won't get a man no sex. What y'all think they supposed to do?
Exactly.
Just keep playing with
when you
their
give it to them like it's a reward. If you paint the house, I'll give you something. And no, then he's gonna go find somebody who don't mind bouncing a couple of times a week.
That's right.
Whoa.
You have to take care of home. Whatever you did to get that man is the same thing you have to do to keep that man. Don't be no pre-freak, and then when you get married, cut it off.
Yeah, and
become prudish.
I got a headache. Well, I don't want to.
He don't like his pickle suck. No, he don't like how you suck his pickle.
Exactly.
He like his pickle suck.
Exactly. Maybe, honey, you need to learn that you don't need to use teeth. I don't know what's the deal.
Why are we sucking pickles?
No teeth.
Girl, hush. 4 times a week. Would you say 4 times a week?
Pickle have vinegar in it. I don't like vinegar.
Girl, look.
No, not that kind of pickle.
Oh, you go to lunch 4 times a week.
Vandessa, if I could go 7 days a week, twice a day, I'd be a happy soul.
What? You can go with a lunch?
Yes.
Oh, I know that.
I can do it. I can do it 7 days too.
7 days a week, twice, 2 lunches a day.
2 lunches a day,
girl.
You said 2 lunches a day.
2 lunches a day, girl.
Girl, I'm gonna get fat. That's too much eating out.
Because
baby eyes, I love vinegar. Oh my gosh, I can't.
If you sexually,
it's the whole thing. When the hysterectomy, your drive goes up. When you hit 40, your drive goes up. When you hit 50, some women drive goes up even higher.
Oh my gosh.
It depends on the woman. Mine is retarded. I can go 7 days a week, 3 times a day, and I'll still be wanting more.
Oh my.
And if he's good and the sex is good between you all and it's intense, you want to do it that many times with that
you
person.
You just be thinking on it.
You say thinking about it. You
Girl,
know,
like,
I can't.
Get a hot flash. I'm going.
I'm so glad that menopause they took my second drive away.
Girl,
Stephanie, you got a Bible?
Yes, I have one on my phone and one in the room. And it says, be fruitful and multiply.
Okay, be fruitful and multiply all day, every day. You guys are off the chain. Somebody said, I'm on the ground. Cassandra says, I'm on the ground.
Cassandra, what you doing on the ground, girl? Please tell. Please tell. I'll prepare the table. Please tell what you doing on the ground.
Look here, Metro said, preach, CC. And that's
yes,
the motivation.
Girl.
And Kelly said, yes, I hear you, Stephanie and CC.
Because you know what? Because Juani don't have nothing to say about this one. I feel like V, except I'll close your mouth.
I think I hear a little spiritual coming about. Nearer my God to thee.
Girl,
that is too funny. Well, guys, I think we've done it again. We at 3 hours and 3 minutes.
Yeah.
We have done it again. Once again, this was really good.
It was.
Well, I tell you, the last song I heard was "Amazing Grace." How sweet that sound! That saves a wretch like me.
You know what?
You need to go to church.
You know what? That's that alcohol. That's that alcohol. I'm telling y'all. That's that alcohol. See, when you say, "See, Juani, you are a smart woman." Wow. Well, you know what? I just thought that this would be a good way to get, you have to have the right group, the mix of people.
Yes.
To have conversations like this. You can't be afraid to talk about things. Y'all know, you can't be afraid to talk about sex. Yes. You can't be as afraid to talk about being a female and what makes us feel good and what we like. Generally, like I said before, those are things you may not have spoken about or discussed with your parents, your mom or whatever, but you always can talk about it with your girlfriends because it's either she been there, she's gone through it, she's been through it. And so you have somebody who can like tell you about their experiences. But once again, like I said, you have to have the right group of people. You got to have the right group of girlfriends,
right?
And you have to have the right mix of people. And I think the mix here is great because we're all from everywhere. Our experiences have been all over the place. We're a variety of ages. We have, some married, some been divorced, some not married. And we just have like everything going on. But the great thing that brings us all together is that we over 40, we over 50, and we are still vibrant. And that's what I wanted to, because people have this misconception that after you turn 50, you're supposed to just sit your tail down
and dry up.
Wait and dry up. I ain't her. I'm never gonna be her. I'm always gonna be, I'm not frumpy, and I don't plan on being frumpy. I want to remain vibrant, and I want to be around those type of people because they keep you going.
Yes.
So
Tamara says school was in session. Now Shawnee needs to post the school supply list.
Yes, Shawnee.
I was about to ask by the show of hands. All who's present say aye. By the show of hands, who is going to hit up eBay, Amazon? Let's see who's going to buy a rose instead of rose.
And we're going on sexual essentials on her page. Yes. We said
y'all gonna tell me what y'all find out.
Somebody said we need to do this once a month.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. And I think we will, and we've come upon and find different things that that can help us. We will definitely talk about it. Oh, Jill said it is close to her house. Oh my
gosh.
Oh, I'm praying she be okay.
Goodness.
Her flyness says, I'm shy, but I like learning about this, and I look forward to getting married, and I don't want to be in the dark regarding sex.
Yes, don't be. But like the other lady said, the part about that is you have to be comfortable with yourself. So if that means you touching yourself, you got to figure out what you like. Don't be ashamed about it. And you'll be surprised at how, your mate or whatever, they like to kind of see you that way. Let me tell you, I did a pole dancing class, and they taught us this routine. I came back home and I had on my stilettos and I did that routine. And if I tell y'all, it was just the whole, because men, they are very in their head, and they're very imaginative. And so that whole thing took it to another level. So don't be afraid to try something new.
So you say Mr. B likes strippers.
Girl, y'all know. Now that's the only thing I haven't done because he want me to go. I think we talked about this. He want me to go to the strip to the club with him. Y'all already know. I'm not keen on coochie juice flaring everywhere. But my cousin and his wife went, and she was like, oh my gosh, she was like, Juani, she was like, that was like some of the best, sex and time that they had was when they came back from the strip club. And I was like, really? Huh. And so Mr. B was like, we need to go. I said, we can't eat there.
I heard they got good food.
I heard they have good wings.
In Magic City, they have those the popcorn, the lollipop lamb chops.
What you know about Magic City?
Girl, I heard Tamar Braxton talking about it.
Lily Pat says she's drunk half a bottle of wine and haven't drank anything in almost 4 years.
That's called bad company.
I love Miss Lily Pad.
I know, I do too. So, Shawnee, we waiting on that supply list. I'm going down here and see what you said. She says, I'm sure. Okay, we read that one. Maturity, honesty, accepting our view, others' views. Exactly.
Yes.
Thanks for an informative evening, ladies. I learned so much. Yes, and that's what it is. We learn from each other. That's great. Yes. Tori, Shawnee got the list. All right, Shawnee, you got to send me the list and I'll post it in the description box. Indeed. Okay, I'm 60 plus and still learning. Keep this format going. Thank you, Joy.
Yes.
You have guys, bring a friend with you next time. Bring a friend with you. Tell somebody about it. They want to be free.
Yes, these are a lot of women. There are a lot of women that don't talk about this. Exactly. Yes.
Okay. And they don't talk about it in church either, but all of them doing it.
Yeah, they doing it.
Yeah.
The priest and the nuns and the pastor.
Everybody likes sex. I don't know why they're trying to front like they don't.
To the stage. Vandessa is crazy about coming to the stage. Red hot wine, girl. They not ready. They want
to. Y'all keep fresh. I'm telling Mr. B on her.
Okay. So I think we've done enough, ladies. Thank you again. Thank you for another great one.
I enjoyed it.
I did too. This was good. The next one I think I'm gonna do, like I said, I'm still contemplating on. I'm thinking about doing the one with the couples. So we'll see. So I'll give Cece a weekend off, a Friday off.
I enjoyed myself. It was fun.
It is fun, and then we're gonna think of some other topics to do it. But I think I'm gonna I think I told you guys. I think I'm gonna call it like Juani's Playhouse.
Yeah.
So yes, so that's what it's gonna be called. It's gonna be called Juani's Playhouse. So y'all already know.
Yep.
Y'all already know.
So guys,
I'm here.
You girl, and you know this because we have some other topics. Believe me. Yes, we do. Yes.
So guys, I want to ask this question. Moving forward with the show, do you guys want to look at like us to look at like not movies but like reality shows? Like we were thinking about Love and Marriage Huntsville. How many people watch Love and Marriage Huntsville and would like for us to do a review and talk about what has happened since the show started to how it is right now? Let's see, put a 1 in the chat if you guys want us to talk about it, the whole stuff that has happened, and if you all want to catch up on it and we do a review on it. Well, meanwhile, we're going to let you guys up to talk about it too.
Yes, because the point of that part is not to necessarily talk about the entire show, but to pick out a point, a topic in the show, like infidelity, having a baby while you're married, like because Martell has the side baby, those types of situations, because those are everyday situations that happen to women all the time. So those types, so not necessarily talk about the show, but we could talk about the relationship aspect of the show that happens with women and how we
so you navigate through it.
Right. Yes. Montel is my guy. Girl. No, no.
I don't like him.
We don't like him. That's right. Never seen it. Is it good? Yes, Shawnee, you need to watch it. You need to watch it. So it starts
you can get the episodes if you put in the search engine on YouTube. You put Love and Marriage Huntsville. You could go from season 1. I think they starting next month for the new season, but you could catch up on it right now. It's very interesting.
No, it starts tomorrow.
It starts. Oh shoot, I'm late.
March the 19th. So
guys, try to catch up on it before Juani posts. Before Juani posts the next show that we are doing. Try to catch up on it. That you'll be, you'll have something when we talk about it, so you will know about the show.
All right. So we already got 2 that said no.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yes. Yeah, so
okay.
I used to watch it with it.
To the plus size queen. Hey,
yes.
girl.
Hey, girl. Yeah. So, all right, guys. So, thank you again for coming. Thank you again, my beautiful hosts. I love you guys. You guys always come through. This was really good once again.
Yeah.
And so, I guess that's it, y'all. And we will see you guys on the next one.
All right.
All right. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Kisses and blessings.
Yes.
Have a great weekend.
Yes.